Dude,
I don't think we're live.
You know what's crazy?
I think we are. Are we? Oh my goodness. I don't
leaving?
know. Are we? I don't know.
You jinxed us each. You said we'd start at 8.
Right. There I go again.
Here we
Boostos,
go.
can we get a check?
No.
Boosty!
He is
Josh.
being.
Welcome, everybody, to episode. Oh, God. Are you okay, Ray? Are. Oh, my God. I forgot, guys.
Sorry, I'm Kershawing right now.
It's episode 22,
I'm fine.
the Chokeshaw episode. Well, guys, there's been a lot that's happened.
Too much.
A little too much has happened
Mm-hmm.
since our last episode.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, the Dodgers losing Game 5 of the NLDS at home,
Being up 2-0.
being up 3-0,
3-0. Sorry, 3-0.
and still losing the game.
Yeah.
Were you guys at the game?
I was.
I was in spirit.
Boostos, how did it feel to watch another team clinch again?
I laughed after the freaking Howie Kendrick Grand Slam. I was over it. I didn't want to see another team clinch.
I don't blame you. So wait, you left
You left early?
I left after the Grand Slam.
When?
Oh my-
Since when do you leave early, Josh?
After that frustrating moment.
Like
after-
all
I
the
don't blame
ladies
you
leave
at all.
early on
Welcome
these
to our
dates.
life, bro.
Well, here's
That's
the
I
thing.
thought you were
Let's
used to
start,
this already.
let's start about that beginning of that game. That was the best start you can have for a game. For
Ever.
the Dodgers.
Especially for a clinching game.
Yeah.
2 home runs, back to back.
3-0, our best pitcher on the mound, at home, sold out crowd,
Goes 117 pitches.
Goes 6 2/3.
pitching a gem,
6 2/3, man. That's more than enough to win a game.
and how does it finish?
Well, you bring in Kershaw for that out.
Yeah, that was
And
fine.
By
Yeah.
the way, everyone blaming Kershaw. I was like, Kershaw should never get in the game. The one thing I'm going to say about this, of the fair weather Dodger fans who's blaming Roberts or Kershaw for this, you guys were cheering. The loudest cheer of the night is when Kershaw came in the game.
Yeah.
So please, guys, if you're all criticizing him,
Fair, yeah.
So
It's
his
what's it
little-
called?
his
The,
I can
heart.
see his
His
heart
little
beating
heart,
right now.
dude.
Take a breath, Boosty. It's
Take a
all right.
breath.
Let it out, bro.
the-
We're all
Give him his
upset.
damned if you do, damned if you don't.
it's
kinda
it was
stuff.
a damn if you do, damn if you don't moment.
And
Game-
everybody likes to not mention that Kershaw came in, threw 3 pitches, got 3 strikes, and
Yeah.
got us out of a
Yeah.
jam.
Yeah.
And like, of course, everybody was like, "Oh, he's coming in, he's gonna dominate." And of course, the next inning is when he blows it. But at the time,
Off
everybody,
the 2 pitches we've been knocking all year, by the way.
but everybody was about it when he was throwing 3. When they got out of that inning, everyone was like,
Yep.
"Our boy's here." Also, just like last episode, We're watching the Kings game tonight as we're podcasting. We hope
Dude.
everybody else
Yeah.
is
What a
also.
great
And
we had,
like
DJ.
like we said earlier, everyone was criticizing Roberts. Like, how come when when you brought in Julio for Game 4 and he gave up the couple hits, then he brought by. It's like, where was Kershaw that moment? That was a perfect Kershaw moment.
To bring him in then?
Yeah, it's like damn if you do, damn if you don't bring in Kershaw.
Yeah, it's obviously all in hindsight. Everybody's like,
I mean, how do you feel about the fans burning?
That is
Oh!
Carter finally scored. Old
18,
man.
18 seconds into the
My
second.
weird Uncle Jeff.
I take it
He
too.
did it again, boys.
Taking it, what?
Wow.
40 seconds in the first, 20 seconds
So
in the
apparently-
second?
On a
Yeah.
power play, I think too.
No.
Was it?
Regular,
No,
it
it
was
was
power play.
It was a power
Yeah.
play.
Wow, my Uncle Jeff, weird Uncle Jeff scored a goal. You know what? It's against Calgary. And you know, we're leading against the Calgary Lanes right now. It was actually full strength. Full strength.
It was.
We're playing
Did
against the
Toffoli
Calgary
get
Lanes
another?
right now.
No.
No.
It was off the skate. The Giordano. Dude, they're just talking
Great
about
play,
it earlier.
Norris winner Giordano. But,
Okay, but
Maybe.
for reals though, if you go back to baseball, why did Roberts leave and Joe Kelly for so long?
That was my
That is
problem.
the
with
biggest problem.
That
Why
was the
did-
problem with Kelly.
Why didn't Maida come out?
Why did Andrew Friedman let Howie Kendrick walk?
Well, that he was garbage. You know, and you know, and I know, all these former Dodgers always kill the Dodgers somehow.
Yeah.
Dude, it's always former Dodgers. They either kill us or they give us the best moments, and there's nothing
I mean,
in between.
And
I'll
up
say
until
this, though.
that moment, Howie Kendrick was
was
secret.
RMVP,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was a secret agent. He was like
Yeah.
getting errors and
It
like
finally
letting it
evened
run.
out.
Yeah, exactly. And at the least opportune time, it came
Yeah.
back to bite us.
Oh!
Oh,
Come
Chill
on.
out. We're doing a live podcast. guys.
That was a good pass.
that was a
You
good-
guys
I
need
know.
to relax. Whoa!
He said
Imagine
it
just-
love.
No, but for real
Anyways.
though, Joe Kelly stood in way too.
Wait,
I mean,
after
here was,
long.
there's another situation. He was good for 1, 2, 3 innings.
He was not good for the whole year, man.
Well,
like,
No, he had a
and
decent
He had
season.
his
Yeah,
moments.
sure.
He
Yeah.
picked up,
But,
But
we
here's
hired him for the postseason.
But here's my moment. You have
That was the signing.
my problem with this. Even though
Same with
Jansen,
Freeze.
here's another moment. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. You had Jansen in the bullpen ready to go. Why wasn't Jansen not in? Well, if Jansen blew that game, everyone would be criticizing, why are you
Yep,
bringing Jansen?
absolutely.
It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Exactly, and like I'm saying, it's all hindsight. When they lose the game, everyone's questioning every single
Yep.
move.
Hindsight's
afterwards.
20/20.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Thanks, you, Captain Obvious.
what was his
Well, okay,
name?
so we lost. It
We
sucks.
lost.
Washington goes
When's
on,
game 6?
goes on to sweep St. Louis.
In that time,
Yeah.
in that time, the Dodgers getting beat by the Nationals, the Cardinals also got
What's
beat.
worse? The
Got
Dodgers
swept.
choking out game 5, or the Cardinals getting swept after
No.
Mike Matheny
No,
going
no,
his
no.
rant? No one's going to fucking beat us.
What's worse, would you rather lose the way we lost Game 5 or the way Atlanta lost Game 5 being down 11?
I would much
That
rather
10
lose
run
it the way
top
we
of the
lost.
first.
Yeah, top of the first. You're not even in the ballpark. You're down.
There's no good moments, nothing fun for you. To your
Yeah,
team.
it was after the first inning, and they were already doing defensive substitutes. Like they were in the first inning. That's
I
how-
don't even know
so
why
bad.
why they started Jack Flaherty. Honestly, you could have just put the bullpen in for the rest of the season.
They knew it was the last game of the year.
Yeah,
They're
oh my
like,
gosh.
it's gonna be a long summer.
It's going to be a
So,
long
For this whole series, there's a lot of people blaming Roberts. There's a lot of people blaming Friedman. I think they all deserve equal, and Kershaw all deserve equal faults.
So you had a really good breakdown, Josh. Do you remember your
Yeah.
percentages?
Yeah.
All right, what it is? Who is to blame for this Dodgers mishap yet again?
Let me go pull it up. I still have it somewhere.
And you may or may not be surprised at who is to blame.
Oh, dude.
You actually, I think the fans will be.
Elevate the puck, Brownie. That's what Tom McClellan said. Elevate the punk.
The punk?
The punk.
Elevate the punk.
The punk? 4-2 still, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Houston's leading 4-2, by the way,
What inning?
in this
Fuck.
top of the bottom of the 7th.
What's your
I actually want Houston to win. This
That's a
series,
half.
kind of, but I feel bad for the Yankee fans. I know they're gonna be.
You
mad.
feel bad for the Yankee fans. You saw that video that came out of the Astros
No,
fan
I'm saying
going
the
up the
Yankee
stairs.
fans. I know.
That fool was talking hella trash, though.
No, I'm just
He
saying.
doesn't deserve to get
No.
beers thrown in his face
Nah,
and
but you gotta
like
be
his
common-
glasses
common
slapped
sense,
off
bro.
of
Just
Hey, I just feel bad for.
Same. I would have just
hey,
defended myself at that
I
point.
just say I feel bad for the Yankee fans I know who are diehard and are crying.
They're about to die.
We
right
gotta
now.
get up. It's for Cole.
That was hilarious, honestly.
That's my New York counterpart, bro. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Cole. This is the playoffs. I'm not gonna be that guy. Nope. That fool is wildin'. And he's all 100% right, Nacho fans.
We're having chat issues right now, but I can see that Trayvon is joining us
what
right
is
now.
up, Trayvon?
I don't know why our chat screen's messing up. But
Trayvon, demon. What is your demand?
UCLA's finest, Trayvon. Gordon.
Okay, I don't remember exactly because I have an
Trayvon,
idea.
you know where Christian's at today? He ditched us, and we have a feeling he's at Staples Center right now.
But we're not sure, and we have a APB out for Christian.
Yeah, so Christian's totally big league.
By the way, look who scored that goal. It might have been Toffoli.
For a second one?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it probably was Toffoli. So he might be on a Toffoli hat trick. You know, I don't know how many hat tricks Toffoli has, but I was there for, I think he has 2, but I was there for his first hat trick, and his first hat trick was against none other than the Calgary Lames.
We also got confirmation that Christian is, in fact, at the game right now.
Big surprise.
Trayvon.
Okay.
You know, Christian actually has a cot at every major stadium in Los Angeles
I
area.
heard he lives underneath Staples Center.
He actually does. There's a boiler room that's been unoccupied.
A boiler
And
room.
he just sits in there, has a blue light
Okay.
going, King's goal horn.
So I found my blame pie thing now.
Yeah.
All right, Joshua, where we
How
at?
far-
Oh,
wait.
here we go.
Here
Kobe
we
breakaway.
go.
Oh!
And another miss.
on.
Nice job, Cope retire.
Okay, Boost, let's go with the little
Hit
pie
me.
chart.
Hit me
Okay.
with the blame stats, Kirsch.
So-
Boost.
My first
He's
one,
like, "You mean
the
it?"
most percentage, 25% to Kershaw.
25% of the Dodgers' failures this season is blamed on
This
Kershaw.
series. This series.
This series.
Why?
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 Y por
Freaking
qué?
gave up 2 home runs in the critical moment.
Okay.
Yo, Kev Ree coming through with the Dave Roberts sucks.
Yeah.
D Diaz
What's
saying
up,
what
boy?
up.
So 25% Kershaw.
Okay.
What up, Diaz? What up,
Hey,
Kev Reed?
I can live with the first home run
Okay.
that Rendon he gave with the Rendon. That ball was low, a ball, and only the best hitters could hit that out of the stadium.
Right.
The second ball was just a freaking meatball down the middle. Freaking Soto just launched out.
Batting practice.
Yeah.
Throwing
No
soft,
excuse
soft
for
toss
that one.
BP.
That's one. 20% goes to Dave Roberts because of some of his managerial decisions.
How much went to Friedman again? I forgot.
20%.
Okay.
I mean, Freeman's the one who constructs a team. You gotta give blame to him.
And it constructs a roster every night.
Yeah.
I was curious. Does Friedman actually hold 40% of the blame?
No.
Since he's Roberts' since Robert
No.
is his puppet.
Roberts,
so.
no, Roberts made the call to bring in Kershaw. He was the one who kept Kelly in, so Roberts gets that for
So
itself.
wouldn't Roberts get more of the blame?
No,
I think he would.
So do I.
I gave 10% to Joe Kelly because he freaking sucked this series.
Kev Ree said Dave Roberts is a gutless patsy.
Well, Gutley's Patsy that actually made some moves with the non-analytics moves and it backfired. So you can't call him that.
What moves are those?
I mean, bringing Kershaw in when you have a pretty solid bullpen, bringing Kelly in.
Where's the penalty there?
I don't know.
What's up, Rico? I thought you were coming through, bro.
Just woke up, guys. Damn.
50%.
I think Rico's
to
at
two-
Staples Center with Christian.
He
right now.
definitely is. I think
they're
I see
at
him in his
Staples
seats right
Center.
now.
He's so drunk right now. He barely woke up in his seat.
Trayvon, if you could get us a picture of Rico at Staples Center.
We'll definitely DM you pictures of our in and out.
Yeah, for sure.
I gave
Alright,
so I
and
gave
the
15% to Corey Seager and Pollock.
50?
15.
Oh, 15.
I mean,
15 each or 15 total?
15 total.
Just for Seager and Pollock?
Yeah,
Not-
Pollock.
Not Bellinger?
Well, I'll get to there.
Oh, okay.
He'll
That's,
get there.
That's good
He's
enough.
getting there.
It's getting there.
I think I give he's 5% only because Bellinger actually had a good game 3, game 4, game 5. Can't blame him there. But freaking Pollock sucked. I mean, how many strikeouts can you get in one series when only batting 3 games? And then Seager had a horrible batting average, like 180. And then 5% to Bias because the Bias pretty much sucked this series. And then I blame 2% on DJ and Ray for not showing up to game 5. 2% to Christian and me for showing up to game 5, and 1% to Tommy for being MIA the last couple of weeks.
Wow.
You like how I only got 1% though?
How'd you like? Because
Well,
he's
you know,
scared of you.
the problem with Tommy is that it's actually.
Oh,
okay,
it's
we
a
have
goal.
to score
It's
now.
a goal.
No,
I'm
pass
calling
to
it.
Brownie.
Yeah!
He's not going to make the same mistake twice.
Yo, Trayvon's ahead of us in this chat right now because he's calling goals.
Yeah.
I love my dad.
Yeah.
No way! Christian is on TV! No way! Can we rewind that? Can we rewind
We
that?
can't rewind that.
We might be able to go back
Oh
like 10
my
seconds.
god!
Oh.
There's Rico in the front row. I saw him.
Oh my
Are you
God.
gonna record it?
Oh, I can't rewind it.
Oh my God. How did Christian get?
That was unreal.
That was hilarious.
Of all people,
Of
too.
all-
And you know, he was shaking his head like, "Yeah, fuck you."
What a
and now-
snipe by Kobe, baby.
Dude.
Christian?
Alright, Christian just got like serious airtime.
And you're not wearing any hooligan gear? What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
I didn't even know he had that throwback jersey.
Yeah.
Where'd that come
Christian, you're supposed to be wearing some hooligan
See
gear.
Alan Wong over there?
from? Is he?
Dude, that's hilarious.
Wow.
Short-handed, too.
That goal was crazy. Then Christian showing up because our in-house monitor right here just showing us.
Just Christian was right here, the ghost of Christian.
Like, right?
I
That
mean,
was so funny,
we were
bro.
talking about him, and then he came out on TV.
yeah, we were asking him, is he at the game? That's why he's ditching us? Well, we got comfort.
Yeah, just in case.
No doubt.
So what's Christian's punishment now for not showing up to the podcast?
Watch next. We're
He
gonna
owes
get
us tickets. That's all it is.
Rico's gonna show up next.
Yeah, for real.
I mean-
I just took a nap.
I think
I saw him front row already, bro.
we got to create a punishment for Christian for not showing up and actually seeing him on TV at the game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make it, guys.
has to
Shit,
wear-
well, we could have said
Said
not
that-
make it.
He has
and
to
go
wear the
game.
Rams jersey the whole episode.
He has to wear the Lucha mask the whole episode?
Now the Shanghai Rams.
I like that. Or he can't show up.
To be honest, I mean, my thing is this, bro. I would have loved to watch Kings Flames because I want to see Kachuk get his face smashed by McDermott. But the podcast is more important always.
Shoot. We had
Our
tickets.
listeners
we
are
had
more
tickets
important
also, yeah, but
always.
we
just
just
said,
had
hey,
a
you know what?
podcast.
We love our people. We
Yeah,
love
we
our
missed,
hooligans.
and we were all sad from last week's debacle, so we didn't do an episode.
Not to mention, me and DJ already went to 3 Kings games this week and saw I saw 2 goals. He saw 0 goals.
I didn't see a single goal all week.
Oh.
It's pretty bad.
And that's why this game they're up 3-0, including a goal in the first minute. I was like,
47
all right.
shots on goal, 0 goals.
Yeah, how
Kev-
did that work?
Kevry coming through with it. If you guys think these nerds are gonna pay for Rendon or Cole, think again.
Well, here's the thing.
Expect old KBO and rejects and dude from
I
the
would-
Sugar Land Skeeters as the big ads.
Here's an interesting one about that situation. The Dodgers have so much cap room this year.
How much?
How much?
They have
How
at least $45 million
That's not bad.
to reach the luxury tax level.
Which
That's
they
a
won't.
lot.
Which they
They
won't.
can sign 3 guys.
They're
They
gonna
can sign
stay-
a lot of
they're gonna
guys.
stay under it.
But you don't need to. They're going to stay under, but you don't need to sign 3 guys.
They got Pollock still, right?
Yeah.
They should trade him.
Is Bryce Harper available?
No.
They should trade
That's why
Pollock.
they were talking about going after Pollock for the high AAV.
It's time,
Because,
it's time to go for Muncy re-signing
well, the problem is,
and Ashley Cole.
in really,
What's his name?
in reality, they actually have on contract $103 million, but that doesn't include arbitration guys like Bellinger, Seager, Muncy.
Munchie. Gotcha.
Munchie.
Wow. Munchie's up for arbitration?
Yeah, first year. So you probably make $3 or $4 million only instead of
I
2.
was expecting a $15 million.
No,
contract.
first year arbitration, you don't make that much.
No, I know, but I didn't know he was under
Can we
arbitration.
trade
rules.
Pollock?
That's awesome.
Don't trade Mahomes.
So Bellinger's on
I'm
that.
gonna trade him away.
Can we trade Pollock?
Sorry, man, it didn't work out.
You know, the interesting part is what they're going to do with the Ryu and Rich Hill.
Rich Hill. You
For
think
the
he got another year?
Yeah, Ryu and Rich Hill are free agents this year.
Yeah, you okay?
How
buy-
much do you think
buy
Hill
him.
has?
I think Hill has one more. Hill has one more season.
Nah,
I think
goodbye.
damaged goods.
Ryu, good.
But the problem with Ryu is he wants the money. He's a Boris guy now.
Yep.
I've heard rumblings that he wants to stay in the West Coast
So,
for the Korean
SF?
market. So it's either San Francisco, San Diego, the Angels. I've been hearing Angels rumblings because the
Well,
Angels.
this is
Or-
and his sources, all his
or-
rumblings.
Or have him go to Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle's an interesting market, but
How about that rain though?
But here's the thing, though. If the Dodgers have all this cap room, they have no excuse not to try to go after Garrett Cole or Anthony Rendon.
There ain't no effing excuse, boy.
To
None.
try. I'm not saying you have to sign him, but you have to put a good attempt, I think.
Something, man.
Yeah.
Give me something, baby.
But or Strasburg, he's a free agent this year. He's a West Coast kid. He wants to come back.
Strauss would be awesome.
But I
He
think
still has another 3 years that are really going to be solid.
I think
too.
Strasburg though is going to come back to
San Diego.
San Diego.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, bitch.
Yeah, but I think the Angels and the Padres are going to make big free agent players this offseason.
Well, Padres has made another step in the right direction.
Yeah.
They had a decent season, not a great season by any accord, but they made progress.
2 more wins next season.
They got They got a young guy in Tatis. they got a good guy in Machado. They got a young guy in Tatis.
Yeah, Tatis was really a shining star for them.
They have good pitching, young pitching.
And they have Hosmer, too.
Ooh, yeah. And he's not that great, but he's okay. Will Myers too.
Will Myers, yeah, he's solid. He's like their Jock Peterson.
But I like Quantrill.
You know?
I like Quantrill. I like their starting pitching staff.
Yeah.
If they get an ace, their team to always watch out. But like we always say,
definitely a bubble team for sure at that point.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to my a buddy I met today named Michael. He's actually a pitcher over at CSUN.
Yeah.
And he was telling me that, he's a Padres fan. We were talking about how the Padres are definitely on the rise, which is good for them, man. And like, I have no animosity towards Padres, and except their fans when they act silly. Other than that, to see them do well would be nice for Southern California and for baseball, for a franchise that's perennial losers, 50 years in the making.
Like DD is saying, the Angels actually signed a real manager.
Yeah,
Madden's a good manager, but everyone forgets. Hey, he's a analytic guy. Everyone forgets about that.
He is.
Everyone forgets about that. He was a Freeman. He worked under Freeman for God knows how many years in Tampa.
The only analytic guy to ever win anything
is Madden.
Well, with Madden and what's his face, Tito.
Henrik from Houston. He's an analytic guy there.
Technically, but those guys are also studs. There's not anything crazy.
Yeah.
Those guys are just beasts.
But I think with the signing of Madden, the Angels will be real players in the free agent market.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting shape for baseball. The Dodgers are not gonna have that much opportunity.
This is a good free agent class this year. It should be interesting to see who gets things and maybe traded. Which Dodger gets traded? And I'll say this first.
Jock Peterson.
Someone needs to get traded. People need to get traded from this roster.
Yep. Roster of losers.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like
too much. Not enough changing.
It's like when after the first 2 years when we had that run and we couldn't get anywhere, we made a whole bunch of changes.
Yep.
It's time for some changes. Does it mean getting younger? Probably a little bit. Does it mean getting rid of fan favorites? Yes.
Like who? Jock Peterson?
Jock Peterson. Maybe even when his value is as high and he's a little bit injury prone, Corey Seager. That's an interesting decision because he has 2 years left of arbitration until he's a free agent. A Boras contract guy. That's a Freeman special. Try and sell high on a guy who might be diminishing goods.
Corey Seager, man, I really hate to see traded, though. I think that it might be a good time to sell, yes. Do we need to sell him? No.
No, we don't. But the question is, though, you have a lot of options, though, with Gavin Lux, with Kiki Hernandez, with Chris Taylor, that you can do it. Like, there's talks about, getting Rendon, moving Rendon over to first, move third, and moving Turner over to first. There's a lot of options Friedman has, and it's going to be interesting offseason to see what they will do to make changes to make the World Series again.
Yep. No, it's a necessity. We talked about them not doing enough at the trade deadline.
But if you look at the trade deadline, there was not much that was.
No, and the other option was definitely didn't touch.
Yeah. But, the other option, the main option at work. The only good player that kind of was traded during the trade deadline was Daniel Hudson, who was garbage for the most of the last year for the Dodgers.
Not to mention Kolarek was a solid pickup.
Yeah.
I know we were kind of confused on it, but he was a gem. He was a diamond in the rough, and it worked out. So kudos to the scouting team, and kudos to
What a snipe!
Kovalchuk.
I love when you can read some lips, man.
Yeah, Christian again!
Oh
my God!
Why?
What
Nothing,
the hell?
nothing like a good old fucking rights, boys. Hit me, but you know what I mean. Nothing like an audible.
Why is Christian on? What the hell?
He's like purposely sitting next to the cameraman.
Yeah, so Christian's not even wearing any hooligan gear, just...
Yeah.
Watch this one
He has
timer
to wear
by.
the Rams jersey for
Boom.
sure.
Right here.
In the air.
About time.
Or he's going to be DFA, designated for assignment. We'll pick him up another time when we need
We're going to bring Casey back and replace
Yeah, Casey.
Casey, oh baby, you've been promoted to the majors.
You're back up to the big leagues, kid.
Can we talk about how great? We'll talk about the
snipe.
Kings in a little bit. But man, how great is Todd McClellan? I love him breaking up the good old boys. Travis Hamonic, you're a freaking idiot and a plug. Just slammed Iafallo to the
what are
ice,
we
got a
talking
penalty,
about? Okay.
and got us a power play goal. Thanks, you plug. Anyways,
What is this? We're talking about T-Mac.
talking about T. Hamonic.
Psych.
Come on, Wagner.
Yeah.
Thank you, another penalty.
Yeah.
God, the Calgary Lames. Yeah, let's go.
Come on, Cookie.
Yeah! Cliffy holding the face mask. You want to be tough, big boy? Take it off. Let's get. Oh, we got McDermott. Oh, Wagner?
That's Wagner.
Look at this pussy.
Watch your profanity.
Hey, it's a hockey scrum. It doesn't count.
We
Hockey
got
scrums don't
2 and 4 minutes, I think.
Hockey's 2 minutes, bro.
You're one
Hockey
of-
scrums don't count, bud.
We're about to get
You can't do this in a rivalry game.
Luchador Ray.
What
can't
rivalry game?
Specifically the Flames, one of Ray's most hated teams.
You know it's
It would either been this or the Knights. He would have
Yeah.
been like.
Wait, why are they calling penalty on Clifford?
Because
What
he instigated a fight.
the- No, he didn't. He
How'd
went to
he
protect
instigate it,
protect
though?
Wagner.
It's
There
a
should be
reputation
coincidentals
call.
and a regular penalty.
Probably will be.
No, there won't. Knowing these refs, they're garbage. That's why Cliffy's arguing with him. There's original penalty
There's
on
a trip.
Allington.
There's a trip.
Interference right there, big time, holding the stick. And then after the play, he tries to get the puck. Anderson throws some extra.
Oh.
Yeah, give me your face mask, little baby. Yeah.
Yeah, is Clifford getting a penalty for grabbing his face mask? It's not
There
that.
you go. Oh, look, here we go.
There's two
Look.
go.
I know Tommy. We hang out at
Oh,
Christian-
Anderson thinks he's so tough. Look at Cliffy talking that
Here,
shit.
Look at Christian's in the penalty box. Imagine.
Oh.
Oh.
like
I'm loving this.
like he's scared.
Look at that boy. He's shaking. He can't keep his eyes straight.
I don't
Cliffy's like,
wanna
let's
know.
go, baby. I got the time.
How long?
Let's go,
Hey,
baby.
did he start fighting as soon as they get out of the penalty box?
Oh, I'm
hope
so down.
That other guy's probably too scared, honestly.
Dude, if it happens, I'm gonna lose. You just gotta mute my mic.
He's
He's
gonna tell his buddy. He's gonna tell his buddy, "Hey, will you help me?"
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna double team
Lucci, Nah, bro. Cliffy's my homie. We're not fighting, bro. He's like, I went to his wedding, bro. We're not fighting.
Look at him arguing.
Cry baby.
I don't want to go. Can you just take me to the?
Well, at least there had to be a power play on that play.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Dude, Lucic is not gonna hit any of these Kings. They're like, dude, they're all my homies.
Yeah, he lives like out here.
He's like,
to
if I had a choice, I'd rather be on their team than.
The Kings went from scoring 0 goals to goals on goals on goals on goals.
I mean,
Of course.
Okay.
I guess I'm bad luck,
Everyone have their
guys.
phones
You and
out
me
just
both.
in case they
Yeah,
do
we're
No more
score.
games.
Yeah.
And Christian comes out again.
What?
Just in case they do score and Christian comes out, we have the phones. So we
Yeah.
can record this.
Yep.
But it happens so fast. Like immediately after they score a goal, you guys gotta.
Yeah, it's like within 2 seconds.
Just hold on to your phone till you get it.
Get the record out.
If
You think the
anybody in
Kings
the
gonna
feed,
score?
because I think the chat's faster than the.
If we
An
score
actual
a goal,
game
give
for
us
us.
like a heads up.
We need
as
a
soon as
Kev We need Kev Ree or a Trayvon monitor here.
Yeah.
Dude.
Amadio. He's having a solid season so far.
It's a me.
Oh, I thought I went in.
I've been getting the good for you just for still wearing the Dodgers gear.
You should be wearing your Dodger gear no matter what.
But yeah, I mean, like, that's cool that people are giving good for you, man. I mean, I'm glad that people have given up. All these people wearing darn Yankees gear. I've seen more and more Yankees gear being worn, and it's just very like weird to me. Obviously, you know, playoffs come around, everybody gets
Everyone
the
comes out.
slightest bit of fan, they start cheering.
I've seen more Niners garbage more and more now.
I saw a Nationals fan at the game DJ and I were at the other day. Gave him congratulations.
His name was Bryce.
DC people are really cool, man.
His name was Bryce.
Well, here's the thing.
It was?
Yeah.
You know him?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bryce Walker.
I hate
Hopper.
What's his last name? Hopper? Oh, yeah.
Hopper.
Hey, I hate those Dodger fans, and this is where we get a bad rap.
Let's go, Bustos. You're turning into
Oh
race
my
for Damas.
God.
Hating on Dodger fans.
I hate the bad rap where, why do you burn or cut your Kershaw jerseys?
Let's
why?
go.
Why are you freaking showing your Kershaw jerseys on the field? Why are you fans having them run over the Kershaw jerseys on?
Would you rather have them run over Kershaw?
Because they're just
Or
throwing
their
fits.
jersey?
I mean,
They're just those are the people that go to 5 games a year, all
dude,
bobblehead
I know,
games.
I know, we're passionate
so
about the
butthurt.
team, but you can't blame everyone, just one person.
Oh!
Oh,
You already opened the camera because I thought it was.
Gotta get the Christian cam
Yeah,
going.
I got trying to get this picture.
I
of
know.
Christian.
How about this Kings team? Oh, another penalty!
Yes. Give him the puck.
Just shoot it now.
Hit him with the Joker laugh, baby.
Shoot it.
It's all right.
Okay.
At least we get a face off too, man.
Man, you Calgary lames can't keep your freaking emotions
Yeah, so-
under control, can you?
Let's go
baby?
back. So why are you burning your jersey?
Oh.
Why are you burning your jersey? Why are you cutting up?
Because
Are you really true Dodger fans?
Everyone
No.
has their own way of grieving, but I get what you're trying to say.
It's
is
very
that,
childish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, though, I feel certain people and certain fans only come out to certain games that matter the most, and those are the type of fans.
That's
like,
when they let their butt hurt out.
But
Yeah.
here's my favorite thing.
Are you actually surprised Kershaw blew this game? Game 5?
I was surprised. he
I
even
am a
came
little
in.
bit because it seems that he's getting a little bit better control in these moments, slowly but surely.
I mean, he was good off of relief.
That was very 2014 Kershaw.
I mean,
That was very
I was
2014
kind of
Kershaw
like,
playoffs.
when that moment happened, I was like, of course.
Yeah, it was very. I remember I was leaving the drive-through and I turned it up and it's like, now it's 2-3 Dodgers. I'm like, oh, bet, cool. And then I was like, we're not gonna hold this lead. And then literally the next pitch, I just started looking at the sky, started.
Why do you hate me, God?
Just laughing.
The base, hey,
Of course.
All you heard was Simba.
Kershaw is such a good person, and the baseball gods do some cruel things to him in the postseason. It's not even funny.
You're not wrong. I think we all went on our proper rants on this whole thing, and a little critical of Kershaw, but you have to be.
Yeah.
The dude is not.
I mean,
legit in the playoffs.
who mans up and saying, yeah, it's my fault we lost the game?
Andrew Friedman.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Who didn't man up?
Yeah.
Andrew Friedman.
Andrew Friedman.
Trash
Dave
clown
Roberts.
McGee.
Dave Roberts, too.
Bustos.
Dave Roberts manned up. He went
This
out there and
is
said, what's
partially
the
your
press
fault,
conference?
too, Bustos.
Andrew Friedman made himself unavailable to the media after that.
You know why?
So you
'Cause
put
he was in
this-
the corner making out Bustos.
You put this here, right? You put this roster together, and you expect to not answer questions?
Yeah, what do you think about that, Bustos?
Yeah, what do you think about
about
that,
him
Bustos?
abandoning Roberts and the team the
Come
day
on.
they were eliminated.
Mr. Genius.
Justify Andrew Friedman's actions.
Justify
I
the
can't.
man.
I like I said, I
He
tell the
couldn't find his
hey,
glasses.
as Christian always calls me, you're so negative about your teams and stuff. There's nothing when your team does something
Look
stupid
at
when
this
you
play. Look at Riddich.
Oh, that was a
What a
vintage quickie right
Yeah.
there.
when you
Vintage Mike Smith.
Or Smith.
Quickie never hits the back of the leg.
Hey,
Hey,
when-
why did Quick come out of the net?
when you do something when you do something wrong, you freaking
You gotta
call them
own
out.
up to it.
You owned up to it, and I say Friedman did a bad job of not owning up to the situation.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love what Friedman's done to this team, but he did not own up like he should have for the situation.
And I thank you, Bustos, and this is why I love you.
No, 'cause we're realistic.
Yeah. And then that's, I know we both have
Christian-
our opinions, but it's all about coming, when it's time to admit you're wrong, it's time to admit you're
Well,
wrong.
Christian always freaking say, I'm the most negative freaking Charger fan. Well, I'm being realistic. They suck right now. Why can I not say they
Who
suck?
sucks more, the Chargers or the Kings?
The Chargers,
The
for
Chargers.
sure.
Chargers?
You know, it's funny how
Well,
we
at
were
least
at
we got our-
Chargers
at least
night and or Kings night, Kings game,
oh.
Chargers night, and the Chargers left at the end of the first period.
Oh, bro, I
They got
forgot
there
your
for their
apron.
photo op.
Oh, that's okay.
But the Chargers at least got
Man,
their
I
offensive line
remembered
starting
earlier
to come
to
back.
see
One of
it.
their big offensive linemen's going to come back, so maybe they'll do a little better. But they still suck. You have no
they're
defense.
pretty gnarly. How about the other football team that sucks right now
The Rams.
with no offensive line?
Yeah, that's the main problem. Yes,
Your house, Los Angeles Rams.
here's
We're about to pick up a huge win in
Easy there,
Atlanta.
Okay,
big
Tommy.
dog, just kidding.
Tommy,
They're
let's
just
talk about this.
kidding.
I wish I was
The
kidding.
Rams
You suck,
made.
homie.
Hey, no, let's talk about the big nude right now. 0-3,
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
Tommy, let's talk about this. 0-3 the last 3 games. Offensive line's the main problem. But you get after Jalen Ramsey, probably the best defensive back in football.
Okay, when Peters
Yes.
got traded, were you guys like, Peters, what's
What?
going on?
I was
Why?
like,
Yeah.
what? And
No,
then when
I thought
found
it
out
was not that bad.
Like, I know he's been like,
It was
He's
bound
been
to happen
struggling.
because
He was
his-
messing up, but
Yeah, and you have to do it now because his trade value is just
It's
going
still
to
going to lower low.
I mean, you got a decent
it still caught me off
linebacker.
guard, honestly.
You got a decent linebacker and a 5th-round pick back. That's not a bad trade for him.
I know he's been getting burned a lot, but he had a couple good interceptions. A couple
couple
pick
years ago.
six.
Okay, Tommy, what do
He
you
got
think,
rocked on that one
what do you think of the Jalen
against
Ramsey?
the Buccaneers. Man, they caught him good.
What do you think
Yeah,
of
they
the Jalen
did.
Ramsey move?
I don't like it.
Too much.
Okay,
much.
so tell us why, Tommy,
'Cause
in
it's
depth.
too much. It's too,
why
when
you
was the
don't
last
like
time
any of these
they had a
moves.
first-round pick.
They haven't had a
And
first-round
then
pick
you're
in the
gonna
last
have to
3
pay
years.
him, and then so it's just like, dude, it makes no.
But what is a
goddamn
draft
sense.
class looking like for defense? Is it worth it?
We don't need defense.
No,
We
you need offensive
offense.
line.
You need offensive line. You shouldn't.
But it's also one of the worst offensive line drafts.
Whoa!
Oh,
Kobe.
wow, make nothing of it. That's crazy.
That nose
This
He's
is
got possession still.
Where's this Kings been all year?
right?
They were just waiting for me and DJ to not be there. That's all. Nothing much.
Can't wait for Christian to be. Down
Yeah,
the
Christian to be on camera every second.
So, like, I actually agree with you, Tommy. I think if I would have made that trade for 2 first-round pick, I would have traded for Trent Williams from Washington.
They could still go after him too.
They could. But that's the guy
With
you
what
need.
first round picks?
Exactly.
You have no first-round. And first-round picks in the NFL that late are kind of.
Don't matter no more. First-round picks don't even matter, dude.
No.
Have you looked at last draft class? Like,
Yeah.
you got Cooper Kupp in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
You know, you
got Higby and what's his name, Everett.
You get some like decent guys in later rounds that people don't pay attention to. But it's just honestly, it really matters about the player development from the coaches and all that stuff.
So
especially with
first
Sean
rounders
McVay.
don't matter. Then why are you so upset about the cost of Jalen Ramsey?
You can always trade your
Because
first round.
you know why? Because you're gonna have to pay him either probably next year because he has a player option, and where's the money? Where are you gonna have money to pay Cooper Kupp?
You have to trade.
Cubs contract's up.
Kupp is
Coming
this
up
is his
soon.
third year.
He'll be up in 2 years.
Yeah, he has another.
So
and
he has
then
2 years, and then they are saying possibly franchise tagging him, but we would have to pay Fowler, right?
But Fowler's gone. Honestly, Fowler's gone after this year. You just paid him $14 million. We're gonna get the money to pay him and Jalen Ramsey.
Right.
You paid Robert Havenstein. You extended him. Whitworth is gonna be gone after next year.
Yeah.
You need a center, man. The offensive line starts at the center.
Yeah.
Ryan Allen has no clue how to call out blitzes, how to call out, just with Goff too. And that's the problem. The Patriots exposed the Rams last year, and that's what it is. Everyone's running the same defense as the Patriots, so that's what it just.
Guys,
it's all a freaking.
real quick, we got a new subscriber.
Who?
So, someone was inspired by your rant
Jesus Christ.
of all of this right now, of the Rams.
Nice.
I believe his name is. I don't know, actually.
Is this
I'm waiting-
Constantine?
Yes. I believe so.
I think that's a guy. Didn't he have a movie with like vampires and Keanu Reeves was hot and everything?
I think that's the same guy.
Yeah.
So Constantine gets a free spin.
Constantine Fotiadis.
Fotiatis.
Fotiadis. Fotiadis.
All right, Constantine Fotiatis.
Get your spin.
Spin that wheel, bro.
Spin it. Spin.
A free flag.
Let's go.
Wow, Constantine.
You got the beatbox boost up for that free flag. Let's go.
Okay. Nice job.
Jack Hughes, one
Hughes
shot,
scored
one
a
goal.
goal?
Okay, so no offensive line.
And the clarification was
And-
Constantine was between heaven and hell, vampires.
Yeah.
Todd
They were
Gurley's
vampires, right?
Todd Gurley's hurt, but he's going to come
what I'm
back this week.
Mm-hmm.
Malcolm Brown's hurt.
John
Where's
Johnson,
John Kelly at?
John Johnson's on IR.
John Kelly's on injured list too.
Khalid Talib is on IR.
Yeah.
Clay
So they're-
Matthews.
so they're
Clay
out
Matthews
eight
hurt.
weeks.
Where's Austin Matthews?
Hopefully.
Everyone looked at me.
To be honest.
In my dreams.
To be
Look,
honest.
The Rams have a good chance to beat Atlanta tomorrow, especially with Ramsey playing.
Especially
Okay.
the Atlanta's
Is Bortles starting?
1-5.
No.
The Jacksonville Rams?
You beat.
You want to hear something funny?
With Fowler,
You wanna hear-
Ramsey, and Bortles.
For between 2015 and 2017, the
All
Rams
their
have-
first round picks
have
are
all
on the
their
Rams.
first
Yeah.
round picks.
Yep. So we should start Bortles tomorrow. That's what you're saying?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Bortles is
I'm with
garbage.
you. It's Bortle time.
Ninja
I mean,
Bortle.
Jared Goff's not helping this cause either.
It's also
he's
not
even
Goff's
getting-
fault.
He's not even getting help.
Yeah, he's not, I agree with that.
He's
but
getting pressured
but
and
he's still not.
ruined
He's still
and
not helping his
screwed.
cause the way he's throwing
They
it.
never
when he's
should have
under
let Roger Stafford walk and paid him that money.
Yeah,
that he
dude.
wanted,
I know.
Ray, you wanna
because
join my
have his
Bortle
blind
squad?
side protected,
I'm
but it's just
down.
like, dude, like
You already know it. Just like
you have
me.
to beat Atlanta
I don't care
tomorrow,
what's
then
in
you
the
have
title.
Cincinnati and London, which is the winnable game. You go 5-3 into the bye week, and then you have Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh. You go
It's not
6-3, and then you have Chicago and Baltimore back-to-back home games.
Baltimore's not good.
Sunday and
That's
Monday.
good.
Hey,
Well,
you
at
gonna
what
take me to
point in the
Bal-
season do you memorize the whole schedule? Like the
Week
day it's
one.
released?
Yeah.
Are you
Week
going to
one?
take me to
Because
the
you play-
Baltimore game?
No,
Ah.
I'm only going to 3 more games.
Oh, Kobe.
You have Arizona away, and then
Yo,
you
is
have
that
Seattle.
2 wins automatically against Arizona and Kyler?
Kyler's surprising you. He's actually decent this year. Not good, but not.
I mean, it's his
not
first
What are we
year.
talking about?
Kyler Murray.
Oh.
Kylie Jenner.
Kyler Jenner.
She sings now, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Shut
my
up.
gosh,
What?
you
Yeah.
people.
Stop while
You people
can.
and your terrible toxic pop culture. Sheesh.
Oh,
None of that stuff matters.
Was
We
she
can't
on a
talk
Masked
about
Singer or
the
something?
Jenners.
What the hell?
What's
I don't
going on?
No, but
Kyrie Irving Jenner.
Wow. You almost spit your beer?
Yeah, he was like, what?
Okay.
All right, guys.
Hey,
All right,
guys.
I told you, the
Shenanigans.
perfect Bustos impression always starts with "all right, guys."
But
And
he
it's
said
with him
okay.
reeling us back in.
Okay, guys, no more Kardashian talk, please.
Okay,
I
guys.
only like her video, and that's only after midnight.
Bustos, why is the link purple? Why have you already clicked it before?
Why is it?
Okay, Ramsey, too much, and then you're going to give him way too much money because he's the top cornerback in the league, which is true.
So can we franchise tag him?
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
going to have to.
You have to, though.
We risk losing Fowler.
Okay, but Fowler might sign.
No,
I don't know.
No, he's not going to.
So
And I
Dude, he's
wouldn't
been
because,
clutch.
honestly,
He's been good.
Yeah,
yeah, he's been great.
Yeah.
Okay,
honestly,
so
I like Ebucam and Littleton, who's not gonna have to. You're not gonna have to pay for a lot for.
So
and
right-
then Kaiser also, who I was someone Dakota Washington.
2 and 1.
They put him on the
Interference.
practice squad, and then they let him walk, and he's now in Oakland. And I don't think he's playing right now, but dude, he was a good up and coming young talent. And
Who? Dakota Washington?
I liked him a lot, dude. But it's just like, I don't. It's not McVay. It starts with Les Snead too, and it's just like, obviously they
Why the fuck you
That was an accident.
Oh, watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity. That's one for me.
you gotta find a way to trade some of these guys. I hate to say one of the guys, you might have to trade Brandon Cooks or.
what?
Bustos,
I'm
what are
saying-
you
well,
talking
well,
about
hold
over
it,
there?
Hold it.
The
Hot-
hottest of hot
No,
takes.
no, I'm saying you
Coldest
want to
of
keep them.
cold.
Coldest.
Hey, no, this is because
Does
of
that
what
mean
Les
like
Snead's
that?
doing. How are you gonna pay all these guys?
Why is Brandon Cooks the
Because
one
Brandon
you're
Cooks
taking
is
first?
here for
Sub-zero
another 2 more
freezing
years.
temperature cold take.
And then Robert
What's
Woods
with these
was a
Arctic
good
takes?
enough player thinking
What's
about
with this outer
it's
space
we,
takes?
not me.
He's
I agree.
Sub-zero.
Reconstructed his contract.
I agree, but how are you gonna pay all these players to be decent again?
Bro, you're gonna pay him with your
You know
Tiger
what?
Woods
And
money.
let me tell you something.
With that new
That
stadium money.
roster, the roster they had when Jeff Fisher was here, and then the roster they had the year after, dude, it matters with the coaching.
We
Not
got that
Yeah,
Walmart money,
seriously.
Bustos.
Well, I'm just throwing this
What'd
out
you
there.
say?
That Walmart money.
I just, hey, I just think you got to make a trade and get one of these big contracts. You're not going to trade Gurley because no one's going to take that contract now.
and
No,
these guys all got a lot of guaranteed money.
yeah, I
too
know.
on
That's what I'm
these
saying.
deals.
No one's going to take Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to? We love Jared Goff.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm trying to name guys.
I'm
that
just
think
saying, Bortles squad.
You're not going to
2020,
trade Aaron Donald.
No.
Super Bowl time.
And let me tell you another
Super
one too.
Bortles.
You know who's another free agent who's the big time is gonna suck to see walk away if he does? Michael Brockers.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that's what I'm saying. You
Brock
got to
Lesnar is
find a way to.
hot.
I like what you
But
have.
see, I'm telling you, man, Michael
You
Brockers
could pay
came up with
Brockers,
an
though.
organization would as much as a special thing.
Oh!
He didn't
Old man
elevate the
Carts
puck.
needs
He
to
didn't
go.
elevate the puck though.
Jeff Carter,
Um,
see you later.
Oh,
Uncle
what a
Jeff.
bad freaking.
Get on side, Carter.
Well, you guys say I want to keep all these guys, but I'm starting to say, how are you going to sign all these players you need to keep to be a competitive team? You have 2 good receivers you want to keep in either Woods or Cooks. I feel like you could trade one of them.
Yo,
to get
Kev
the
Reed just invited the whole podcast down to Footsies because he's got an open tab.
Ooh.
I don't know what that is. I don't drink, but
Footsies.
I'm down to
know
go to
what
Footsies with Kev Reed.
I don't know.
All right, guys, we're ending.
Better make it,
Imagine
bro.
we just ended the podcast.
But he sounds like a massage parlor.
Yeah.
He's got
It's
an
a-
open tab
It's
though.
the game I play with Bustos, bro. Under the table.
He's like,
tell
actually,
me.
we already got a game
know-
of Footsies down here.
All right, guys. You know who's
Okay, guys.
You know who's never gonna get traded, Bustos?
Who?
Never ever.
Who?
Tell him, DJ. Who's never gonna get traded?
Cooper Cup?
Oh, I
Hooper
know.
Cup? No, Johnny
No.
Hecker.
No,
Johnny?
no,
Yeah.
no.
LeBron James.
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnny Hecker.
We'll get to
Johnny
the
Hecker.
Lakers talks and in basketball.
Can we
season.
get the Chargers talk song on?
What about
Yeah.
them?
They
There's
suck.
only one LA team that I know.
Wait, can we talk Chargers, Boosters?
Yes, they suck.
I'm not-
That's all I need to hear.
This is the Chargers theme song.
The Bolt's like shorting out. It's all short.
It's thrown all limp. It's just like-
It just shows a bunch of fans going like this.
Carter you're right, needs to lift that.
Later, cousin.
So yeah, Chargers suck. We don't need to talk about them right now.
Damn, I'm sorry. You sounded hella sad right there, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised Christian didn't make it, considering the Niners beat the Rams. I thought this was gonna be the
Oh,
episode
for
where he was
sure.
gonna be like,
Oh,
So-
but see,
so
this
I'm at
is
the
thing,
Kings
though.
game,
If
he
you
walks
would've
up to
said
me.
anything, it's just like, hey, let's rewind to the last episode when you were wearing a Charger jersey.
Oh.
And I don't care like, oh, you're a Niner fan, and I love Christian, but if you're a Niner fan, and you're 100% Niner fan, you don't wear other teams' jerseys. You don't see me wearing anyone else's jerseys.
I like
for
the
all the Niner fans that are coming out now. F you all.
Do you like?
Wow.
So,
you know
so
what?
if
like
I
it
have
because
like
you
a
guys
Connor
don't matter.
McDavid jersey in my closet and I never wear it, it's okay?
Wait, what?
What happened?
Naked?
He has a Connor
No?
McDavid jersey.
Connor, it's a Connor McNaked.
Connor McNaked.
No.
Because he just
You guys see-
undresses everybody.
Did
Wow.
you guys see that one guy, that one kid that would try to go into a bar with the McLovin ID?
Did he get in?
Yeah, no. I forgot what happened.
Hawaiian organ donor?
But super bad, like super bad, and like I forgot who else like tweeted him out. Like, oh my god, this is great.
McLovin is everything, bro.
Was there- Okay, go Busto.
Did you
sorry.
guys see the
Calgary
meme with
scores, they're winning
McLovin
the
and the
cup.
Joker? They're both wearing the same.
Oh, yeah.
outfit.
Yeah.
So, I was saying, then you see me. You said you don't wear any other teams.
Mm-mm.
I like the Rams, but I don't wear a Rams jersey around.
That's your shit, not mine. I wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Like,
Bustos, you're buying me a Saturday Night Fever jersey, right?
What's that?
LA Kings Saturday Night Fever jersey.
Oh, whatever.
The Grey Homers. By the way,
Intermission.
shout out.
Intermission now. 4-0 Kings.
dude, someone tell Christian to go over there.
By the
Oh
way,
yeah, let's tell him to get to the
Doghouse. By the way, big shout out to super guy of the podcast, Tommy Sotelo, for being my travel my travel agent and getting me tickets to the 2020 Stadium Series.
So we're not doing a podcast that week.
And, yeah, right. Exactly.
Only me and DJ will be doing a
In
live
Colorado
podcast
Springs,
from here.
Colorado. Shout out to
I'll buy beer.
Tommy Sotelo.
Well, you,
I'm not going. I sold him my tickets.
oh.
I love you.
Okay, so
I really
so be
freaking
the
love
first episode that you missed.
All right, dude. I just messaged Christian to go behind
That's
him
his
for
one
the
requirement.
intermission. Yo, these guys park under the convention center.
Yeah, I know.
I always see their car every time. I'm
I've
at the
seen
game.
her before with that jersey. It says like "Make Love" or something, or
I don't know.
I
about
love
that.
fluff.
I don't know about that, dude. She's like freaking Caitlyn Jenner.
Ooh.
dang, bro, she's a human being.
Kev V
homie.
saying, I like it when Christian has to explain why he's a Niners fan.
I know you, dude. Everybody like.
I bet
Have
you
you
Christian's
seen-
phone died.
have
He's
you
not
So
even
when I
opening
was
this.
5 years old, I saw a kid wearing a Niners jersey and he beat me up, and so I became a Niners fan.
I bet she's not working.
I'll call him right now.
I'm calling him.
No, let's just all call him.
Yeah, why?
Spam it.
He's gonna.
Guys, I'm gonna put my phone battery down.
Oh, sorry, I had to turn my phone off because it died earlier on the
Is that what he
bus.
says?
No.
Yeah, maybe he should learn how.
He's like, wonder why he's calling me. They're probably doing the podcast.
Okay,
Not
so,
a big surprise.
so good first 2 periods for the Kings right now.
Big time. We're scoring goals.
I know.
I haven't seen a goal in the past week since opening night.
Yeah. Okay, that's starting to get a little annoying.
He says trigger. All
Bruce
right,
says
turn
it
off
has
the
certain
ringer.
noises that trigger him.
Don't hang up. Just leave it on for the rest of the podcast.
We're just gonna pipe this straight into Booster's ears.
Okay.
I have to take my headphones off.
All right.
So,
Did not answer.
So what else? What else has happened? Basketball season starts Tuesday.
What's basketball?
You excited for that one, Tommy? You ready for the Lakers talk?
I'm waiting for the LA Sparks talk.
Well,
LA Sparks, baby.
Spark season's over. Everyone wants.
3-time champion.
Hey, everyone wants Derek Fisher fired because of what he did to Candace Parker.
Got her pregnant?
No.
Oh,
No, he benched Candace Parker the last game. He
Yeah,
didn't play her-
yeah.
He didn't play her more than
what
like,
was she doing wrong?
Talk
Nothing.
back to him. Threw his tampon on her.
Tough acting, enacted.
watch your profanity.
Watch
Can't say tenacted. Watch your
Tough
profanity.
acting,
Well, I'm
synactic.
talking to him. Whoever put it.
He got his
I
first
said threw
one.
a tampon. What the hell?
Well, if I
Watch your
got,
profanity.
Watch your profanity.
if I got
Tampon is on the restricted word list for Booster.
No, I'm just joking.
So I was talking to one of our special guests, Casey, and she was saying she wanted to go to a Kings game. So she needs you to give her a jersey, DJ,
Uh-oh.
and tickets,
And
and
a ride.
nachos.
And a ride. And,
Uh-oh.
So we'll just hit up X and have him pitch in.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, X, I need your card.
Can I get your Amex X?
The Amex. Why is Christian straight ignoring right now?
Christian's-
He's not even opening things.
That's
up.
why Christian just got demoted to AAA.
Because he's trying to
He
talk to
should
some
be
He's
girl
back
now,
there.
there.
bro.
He's
We're gonna
back.
see him in the background right now. Trying
Dude,
to
is that
talk
him?
to some
Okay.
girl.
Hey, we just demoted him to Ontario right now. He needs to
Nah,
stay.
bro. Ontario's too good for him. We send him to Fontana.
Yeah.
The Fontana
said-
Barnstormers, dude.
or
make up a team name.
Hey, no,
The
we
worst
sent him
team
to
of all.
Manchester.
Oh my God. We're covering the Manchester Monarchs in their first non-existent season.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine if we saw him in the background.
What the hell is this? The
Wait,
not so.
we're learning facts right now. Like, guys, did you know the Ducks were 6-2-0 this year?
They'll
Yeah,
fall
who
apart.
cares?
They'll fall apart.
Avalanche are 7-0-1. They haven't lost in regulation.
Yeah, it's maybe Stanley Cup champions right there.
Rays Oilers are 7-1.
Rays, wow.
I mean, you
Rays hometown Oilers.
Yeah.
Wow. I have no clue what you're talking
What do
about.
you mean?
bud.
If
Why are
you-
you sitting here talking
Hey,
about?
if you watch the live last episode, all you were talking about was Connor McDavid.
Just because I have like three of their players
Connor
on my
McDavid.
fantasy team,
Connor
hey, hold up,
McJesus.
hold on,
McJesus.
your hoser. Hey, hold on here, but just because I got three of their players on different fantasy teams doesn't mean anything. Okay, I'm a true-hearted, die-hard, forever and ever Edmonton Oilers fan, LA Kings fan.
There we go.
I think my boy was there. Eh?
Ew, look at
My
freaking
boy
Bustos
Jonathan.
in the corner and shit. Watch, look at
Can
the
we
corner.
back up?
Watch your profanity.
Oh, I hate
You're on
this
2
guy.
strikes.
I would wish I could fight him.
You know,
Look how easily he beats guys.
you know,
up.
I was in Vegas watching the
ice.
Vegas versus Kings game. That was pretty
Let's
annoying.
go.
Orlando Knights fans.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Even at the casino.
Yeah. Like in a little restaurant.
Boosters,
area.
why do you time all your trips to when the Knights are playing?
Why?
Yes.
They weren't playing.
I think just like he's an Oilers fan.
I don't.
I think you might be a Knights
I
fan.
don't hate the Knights. Not yet. Not yet. But give me some time.
So even after all the playoff games and rivalry and banter, you still like the Knights?
I don't hate them, but I don't like them.
Dude, I would throw hands with Reeves. Quick.
You would throw hands with Reeves?
He would kill you.
There was a lot, actually, in that game right there.
He
There was a
would
lot.
eat you.
They're showing the Ottawa game. There was a lot of Ottawa.
Shout out to Scott Saberin.
I was
that
there.
Former LA King, Ontario Reign.
There was a lot of Calgary fans in Vegas for that matchup on
Everyone uses it
You
as
see
the
Bustos right here? Look in the left behind Patrick O'Neill. He's gonna come out right now.
patio.
Watch.
The
Watch.
kid
I
with the
swear
red
to you.
hair?
No, look. Come out. Oh my
Oh,
god.
cut
Who's
off.
freaking Bustos? Like 30 years.
Patio! Anyways, boys,
boys.
Rams need this win this week.
They're done if they don't.
You see how
Get
his
him.
face went? Oh my
Why do you get on
Can we,
nervous?
can we talk about how the fact that they even lost
What's up, Trayvon?
2 out of 3 of those games was absolute dog
You
crap?
don't lose to Tampa Bay. Seattle, I can live with because
Seattle was off with 2 bad calls.
Seattle was a good team.
Seattle, they should have won.
And that field goal. I
Yeah.
mean,
When is
if
Johnny?
that goes in, we win the game. It's a
When
different
does
story.
Greg-
Greg the leg miss?
Yeah, when is Greg to
From
exactly?
40 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, never.
It's
And
like,
then-
people like bashed him.
Astros 2 outs from advancing.
Yeah.
Crazy. You can never be mad at Greg Gazon. And I wasn't pissed about him missing the field goal. I was pissed about losing Seattle. I freaking hate their fans. I hate Seattle
The
fans.
12th fan, 12th,
That 12th.
whatever.
Yeah,
The 12th man.
12th man.
12th weenies.
I mean,
Guys.
who do you hate more, Seattle or Niners?
Seattle. I hate Seattle with a passion.
Who do you hate more, Seattle or New England?
Seattle.
Who do you hate more, Seattle or Anaheim?
Seattle.
More than the Ducks?
Wow.
Seattle or the Giants?
Seattle.
Seattle's number 1. The most hated team in your whole life. More than who's Duke's rival? Kentucky.
North Carolina.
North Carolina? I don't know. I don't
You
know.
hate Duke. Do you hate Duke more?
He likes Duke, right?
No, you like
no,
North
no,
Carolina.
you like North Carolina.
Yeah, do you hate Duke or you hate Seattle
Yeah,
more?
Duke-
I hate Seattle more, man. Their fans are garbage.
Astros fans or Seattle fans?
I feel bad for the Astro fan. They got beer thrown on them. Guys,
Well, they're 2 outs away.
I do
from,
not feel bad for
They're
them.
2 outs from the World Series again.
but
I feel bad for Dodgers fans.
Yeah.
Like me.
me.
Like
I feel
me.
like the Dodgers are actually cursed.
Cursed Shaw?
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw?
Kershaw.
Guys,
But I have a question for you and Ray. Because me and Boosters don't give a crap about this. Doesn't the MLS playoffs start pretty soon?
Mañana. Actually, today
And
it
if the
started.
Galaxy win, they play the LA.
So if Galaxy win tomorrow and they beat Minnesota,
Minnesota!
the next round of the playoffs will be LAFC versus the Galaxy.
And it's a 2-leg, right? And is it tomorrow? Is it win?
One leg.
Win
It's a
or
winner
go
take
home?
all.
Yeah.
Winner take all.
Tomorrow.
This is the only
I know.
time I care about MLS.
I just want the Galaxy to win so I could just like see LA freaking riot like back in the day.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
What is that? Is that Bustos' white T-shirt?
It is. Yeah.
You
I got
have
it
on a
pressed for him.
keychain
I got his
or
jersey
what?
pressed for him.
Hey.
It's jersey.
You know how
You bought your jersey.
you know how fire up Ray would be with a Galaxy versus LAFC matchup,
No, Bustos. Tell me how fired up would he be? Tell
Let
me,
us know.
Bustos.
Ray?
No. You answered the question.
For an
him.
LAFC
LA
Galaxy game,
playoff game.
which is going to happen next week,
That's what we're talking about.
Is that
I'm a nut.
would that winner be winner take all, or would it be like one leg? and
No,
one leg?
there's 2 more rounds, but
What would that
no.
matchup be?
there's
Winner-
not 2 legs.
No, there's
So now is the playoffs now just winner take all?
It's only 2 legs for I think the last 2 rounds, if I'm not mistaken.
So the matchup against the
the
Galaxy
final.
in LA at Bank of America, whatever it's called,
the stank.
Stang, whatever it's called, it's gonna be a winner take
I
all
almost
match.
got him to say it.
Stink of California.
Yes, thing.
The
What's
stank
that
of
guy's name?
California.
What's that guy's name? Bustos that's so good on the Galaxy.
Zlatan,
What's his last name though?
Ibrahimovic.
That was the closest we've gotten.
Pretty darn good. Up top.
Wow, Bustos, you just leave people hanging. It's so,
You just-
so rude.
I'm
At
not
least you can
feeling.
cut them down.
It's like all
So
the girls
rude.
leave him hanging.
Wow. Why did he make it?
Zombie.
He's gonna get up and walk away right now.
Hey, douche. Should
He
we
gonna
stop?
cry in the car tonight.
crying asleep.
He needs some milk.
Warm milk.
He's
dude.
straight from the. Anyway, so about that, I'm gonna be juiced.
Boosters,
I have so many little weird these like this like really weird revolution of like classical like LAFC fans. I work with a lot of them, and I cannot wait to rub it into their face when Zlatan gets a hat trick at the stank.
in the playoffs.
Galaxy winning this 5-3.
Honestly, like
Whoa, hey,
even
wait,
if
wait,
they
wait,
don't
did
win
he
the
score
championship,
five
it-
goals?
Hey, wait a second. You remember, you guys got to win tomorrow.
See, he's
They-
such a Debbie Downer.
Alessandrini.
I didn't say that.
So Romain Alessandrini's back.
Just gotta say that you gotta
Our
win
third
tomorrow.
best
He is?
player.
He's back?
Yes.
you guys want me to beat him up now? Or
yes,
later?
now, right now,
Strike
on
three.
the
So
podcast.
now you have Romain Alessandrini, you have Christian Pavon, and you have Zlatan in the front.
Christian
Yeah.
Allen.
I am juiced.
Yeah, you
And
better
honestly,
win. You better win. That. You better win.
You have them
even
all.
if they don't win the whole title, if they beat LAFC,
That's all that matters.
that alone is a victory.
That's all that matters.
That's a win.
We have 5.
Yeah, we'll
No
take
one-
it as a win.
5th. Race
1, 2,
for
3, 4,
stays. 5th. Race for stays, absolutely. But as long as LAFC doesn't win again, that's all that matters.
You know what I need? I need to get a soundboard. I'm thinking out loud here. The Debbie Downer, that wah, wah, every time Bustos talks, so you can hit the Debbie Downer horn.
Bustos down.
I'm just a realist, guys.
You're not wrong.
Yankees just tied it in the 9th.
I know. I saw.
They did?
We're on delay.
And you didn't tell me?
We're on delay.
Come on, Joshua.
What do you mean on a delay?
That's hype.
I'm
It
5
hasn't happened
Let's
yet.
go, Yankees.
I'm 5 seconds behind. I'm like.
So you haven't seen it get tied
No.
yet? You're welcome.
watching it right now.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Let's go, Yankees. Because who wants Houston?
I do. But I feel I wouldn't be.
You want
opposed-
Houston?
I wouldn't be opposed for the Yankees to win though.
Why do you want Houston? Because you have money on it?
No.
Who's that, Glaber? No, it's DJ?
No.
Yep, that's me,
Oh.
all right.
It's DJ LeMahieu.
3-2.
That's me.
And you know
all
what's
right.
funny? This is a bullpen game for both teams. None of them have any pitching left, by the way.
So what would happen in Game 7?
Oh, Garrett Cole's going for Houston, but no one has. There's no bullpen. There's no starters left for Houston. There's no relief pitchers for Houston left. I heard.
I haven't watched an inning of baseball since the Dodgers lost.
I have. I've actually watched the series pretty good.
I've watched zero baseball since the Dodgers got eliminated. I'll see like a score on ESPN and be like, "Oh, cool," but
Yeah, we're. Hey guys, by the way, we're on delayed, maybe about 20,
5 minutes, apparently.
30. Well,
Boosters, where are you watching this from?
Live from Beijing, dude.
Beijing.
Is it really Beijing?
I don't know.
Let's go with it.
thought you said we were on a delay, and I was like, ooh.
My feed for the game.
Calgary came all the way for
4-0. Love it.
Oh, apple. It was an apple. Oh.
Take that short.
Oh.
You already know what happens, Boosters.
It was so close.
It
though.
was so close to him getting it too.
D Diaz is already letting us know what's going on. 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm on a minor delay on my computer.
The game's already always in a 10.
Wow. Hey, XO velocity 97 miles an hour. That's barely getting out. Wow.
What was the velocity?
97.
Wow.
Short porch.
Oh. Look at them.
I thought Will Smith's ball in Game 5 was out to win that game in the ninth.
Oh, dude. Yeah, boys. So, let's talk about our favorite topic of the day.
What?
XFL, baby.
back.
Who's excited for Luis Perez to be the quarterback of the Los Angeles Wildcats?
Christian is. I know that.
No, I'm kidding. Let's go to talk about basketball. So, Memphis Grizzlies. Here we go. Come
So,
on.
Tommy,
What?
what's your in your Western Conference? Who's your top 8 so far?
Oh, God.
Injuries, everything we've seen so far.
Zlatan, and Zlatan, right? I don't know. Here, I'll tell you right now. Let me look at the teams.
I mean, have you seen some of the Lakers preseason games? Right?
I don't. Oh my God.
They've been fantastic.
Yeah.
That game blew my mind. the other
Imagine
day.
that Anthony Davis, LeBron James combination.
Is gonna be disgusting.
Yeah. Just how are you gonna stop a pick and pop with them?
You're not.
Okay, so here we go. Top 8 for the West.
The only thing about the Lakers this year, they're probably gonna load management those guys.
We're gonna go.
Clippers.
No. Hold up. Let me figure this shit out.
Sacramento Kings.
Denver.
Denver's one. Yeah, I agree.
Utah.
Utah.
Are you doing your 1 through 8 again?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Utah's good. I
You
don't
want,
think
you
they're
want
a
me to say
2 seed,
freaking
but-
Minnesota? Do you want me to say Minnesota? Do you want me to say
I'm
Minnesota?
gonna take a water break. this is too stupid.
Denver, Utah.
What are you guys talking about?
We already did this rankings, by the way. but-
No, we're doing a new one because the season's starting.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Denver,
are
Utah,
so
Clippers,
boring.
Lakers, Houston.
You don't think Houston? I think Houston's a little bit better.
You shut your mouth. Golden State, Memphis, and
How about Zion being injured
Minnesota.
for at least a couple of weeks?
good. He would.
Or-
That's what he deserves.
Patrick Mahomes dislocating his
Bro.
knee.
Oh, you see him?
No,
popping
but
back?
that's good though. Like, and I was in London. I was like, you cannot like Patrick Mahomes, but it's better him dislocating it than any freaking cartilage, any
Yeah.
ligament damage.
He's only gone for a couple of weeks.
But that's painful, dude. Kelsey was like, his knee didn't even look like a knee.
You see how he popped
Ugh.
it back up?
Yeah, on the field.
Yeah.
They popped it back in.
Yeah,
He's
I
out
did
4 to
not-
6 weeks.
We were at the
Three.
we were at the hockey game.
Yeah, and you
And we're
and you
going
got that
to
sharp pain in your knee
Yeah,
right
dude.
at the same time, and he was like, Patrick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was my fault. half
No,
half
you guys-
black, half black.
You guys
yeah.
both felt it.
We're probably cousins.
Are you related to Blake Griffin?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
And
Oh,
Russell,
he
Why do you
was
think I
so-
sent him out of town?
Russell Martin.
Springer was so close.
Russell
to
Martin?
he was-
Every half black guy is me. We're all connected. Mulatto Mafia, baby.
There's like a
Springer was
fraternity.
actually, you can show the replay right now. Springer was
Do the
actually
secret
close.
handshake,
so
right?
close. It was like inches,
Wait.
dude.
Yeah.
Do you know the secret handshake?
Do the
from
secret
Road
handshake.
Trip?
Mm-hmm. Wait, the movie Road Trip?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I know of it. I don't know it personally though. Do you know it?
No, but I know. No, but
He
Let's just
knows
make one
it.
up.
He knows it.
Hey, how about the Kings winning tonight? That's crazy.
I mean,
When we're not there,
Swear to God, if they blow this now,
they're not blowing it. There's literally this team is
We're
not.
blaming
doing
it.
it.
It's all
Matthew
on Christian.
Kachuk comes back
if
and
they
scores
blow
5
it,
goals.
Five,
Just
seven,
bunch of
7 goals.
hocus pocus. Duh.
Christian better be on that camera for them goals, baby.
I hope he runs on the ice.
Let's
now.
go Yankees, bro.
Huh?
Freaking awesome, bro.
I love baseball.
He's ready for this.
I love
one.
baseball watching this series.
Baseball just puts you at the pitch of your depth to your anger and everything.
So light 'em up.
Baseball drives you. You love baseball and it drives you crazy.
Cliffy, he's my homie. We party at North End together. Get drunk.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy?
Oh no, he looks like a weenie.
Oh,
Oh,
goalie,
did their goalie
change.
change.
Cam Talbot coming into the game.
With that last name, he deserves
mean-
to be a backup goalie.
Is that a good hockey name or
as
what?
much as bad Jonathan Quick has been playing the last couple of games, he actually looked decent today.
Decent, he hasn't allowed a goal yet.
Busto.
He's all. Why is he like? He looks good. Yes. Why does he be
12
decent?
shots.
Who cares?
For
Defense is
Quickie
picked
this
up.
year, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quickie's been pretty much a hot mess.
Quickie's been slowy.
So he's in slow-mo mode.
He's been taking those.
He's been Jonathan Slow.
Dude,
I'm just kidding, Quickie. Please don't hate me. I love you.
he's gonna come out. He's gonna
DD
find
is
you.
baseball anxiety. I'm kind of worried about Dave Martinez going to the World Series.
About who?
Dave Martinez going to the World Series. Washington Nationals manager. Had to lead the team for a little
Yo,
bit.
you accidentally just had a cool team nickname right now. You said the Mashinals? Like they mash?
Nationals. That's what he calls his. You know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Tommy's talking about it again.
So, hot take: DJ and Ray are not going to any more Kings games this year.
That is a very hot
Really?
take.
Yep.
Because I'm going to
We're
16.
combined. We're 1-4, 1-5.
Guys. Let's go to the 16th. It's a day game. You know what that means?
Wait, is it a Saturday though?
Yep.
Of course it's a Saturday. You
And they
wouldn't have
play,
it
and they play the Knights.
all. So it's
game.
a double loss.
It's
Okay.
a 1 o'clock
night.
game. You know how.
We actually do well against the Knights only at day games. We always lose to every other team during day games.
You know how much you could drink at a day game?
How much?
A lot.
Tommy just wants me in a coma.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure. Then he can touch me without asking.
Opening
me.
night, DJ saw me in my glory. Didn't you?
Actually, I have a picture that I was going to share.
I like how
but
Tommy didn't show anything of the game, just him on the escalators. I was like, dude, what am I watching
Because I
story
had to
for?
concentrate going up and down the escalators.
You a fool, bro.
It was time traveling.
I was time traveling.
It's like, whoa. How did it get
How
from
about
way up
the
here?
Arizona Coyotes and their great start? Also, we're doing NBA rankings. We have to do some sort of NHL rankings because we never finished that.
Okay, let's go.
So
Kings aren't last.
let's hit Sacramento Kings or LA Kings.
LA Kings are
Nope,
last.
LA Kings are in 13th.
Whatever they are.
No, we're not gonna. We're gonna finish third to last. Watch.
Yeah, 13th.
Whatever.
No, dude. Okay, serious though. They couldn't beat Edmonton in the first game.
Yeah, they
correct?
should have beat Edmonton.
Okay.
Yeah, but Edmonton's also
Okay.
7-1.
Okay, let's wait. Hold up. Time out. And then
Yeah, that's Tommy. That's the Tommy we all love and know.
how many do we have though that day? I think we had.
How
two.
many did you have?
I think.
This guy drove away drunk.
He
And
what?
I got a picture of his license plate.
Waddell time.
Yeah.
This guy drove away?
That's Tommy's truck.
I can't believe you actually changed your license plate to that, bro.
I want no one to know who I am.
Modelo Tom? Okay, definitely I don't know who that is, bro.
That's my other. That's my little paisa truck.
Is that the truck that you bribed him with to get out of Mexican jail?
That's his Snapchat name, Modelo Tom.
So apparently he bribed the officer with the Modelo Tom truck to get him out of jail.
It's
Little did the
Modelo
cops
Tom,
know that
fool.
we had like an ultra EMP, shut everything down, restarted the truck, and I was in the back and just took off with it, threw him out of the
It was
car.
a mission. I wish we would have recorded it.
Yeah, Bustos had the cell phone like calling, like, "Oh my gosh, what's happening?"
Bustos was recording it, but right before it started, the battery died.
Yeah, well,
so
because the EMP, we didn't think about the EMP hitting the battery of
yeah.
that, so
it was a mess.
you know. But we had DJ under the hood to hit the starter, jump start that little baby, and get on, dude.
Yeah,
Nice
I
little
was the
7-hour
tech
ride.
guy.
Took a stop in TJ for some tacos and some more. It was good times.
You guys been watching Mayans too much.
Next door?
No,
Your boys
those
at the
are-
your boys at the
next
bicycle
door.
gang.
Those
Let's
are-
go.
They have a certain name. I just don't want to say it on air.
In fear of
Because
retaliation.
you're part of them.
Because I'm part of them. Duh.
Because you're literally their 7th member. Dude.
Show us the secret handshake, bro.
But yeah, baseball playoffs are trash. I love them and hate them. Soul champ.
Yep.
All
Okay, but serious.
All right, your
All
right,
NBA
guys.
rankings before I have to go.
Honestly, I still go with Denver, man. Denver's gonna.
I think
What are we talking about?
Basketball.
Basketball?
I think Denver's the best team right now in basketball still. Record-wise in regular season.
Better than the Lakers?
I think
No.
the Lakers are going to are doing resting a lot of players. So I don't think they'll have the best record. They'll be a top 3 team, but they're not going to have the best
Okay,
record.
I'll take it.
So
Tommy doesn't even have it in the top 5.
that makes them better than the Lakers? Because the
No, they're
Lakers are
not.
resting?
You-
They're not. They're just going to
I
rest
don't think
people.
so. No.
That's my point. Because
It's
you're,
Denver,
you're a
Utah,
psychopath.
the Clippers,
Ha.
Golden State,
Ah.
Portland, and then the Lakers.
Golden State's not that good without Kevin Durant.
Why are we applauding stupid takes? This is ridiculous.
Michael,
No matter how much I love this human being.
Basketball's dumb.
Here we go. Cliffy. Oh, it just
See, if
crashed
he would
the
have drank
net.
that one last beer with
If
me
you
that
just-
night, he would have scored.
He wouldn't have showed up to the game.
Have you hung out with Cliffy in person?
Yeah, at North End.
Yay, let's
We got
go.
drunk together. And I said, can I be part of the scuba squad?
Offside.
I could be
And you're
part
like,
of this.
no, because you don't play hockey.
I was drunk that night. I was
That
so
was
drunk.
legitness. Yeah.
Kilo had to drive me back
He
to
said-
my hotel. She had to pull over for me to throw up.
He said, but look who's laughing now.
I'm on a podcast and you're playing hockey for money.
Yeah.
You're a
Making
millionaire.
millions of
I'm
dollars.
on a podcast getting paid
You
Modelo's.
gotta hang out with this guy.
And you have
He's never met Boosters.
house in Hermosa Beach.
It's an emotional breakdown.
And you're making fun of me.
I'm such a big villain.
And you have a nice beard and
I hate
your
my
jersey's cool.
life.
Gonna fight Reeves on
And
a
your
daily
handsome one.
basis.
And what's the difference between this game compared to the last game?
Oh man, definitely way less anxiety. Way less anxiety. Way
You know
less
what?
interest in scoring for me
They're
because all my
playing-
fantasy
I
done
feel
for the
like
day.
they're not even really trying too hard. They're just playing like their forecheck is freaking unbelievable.
Kings?
Yeah.
It's been way better. Thank you, Mike Amadio, Blake Lazat. And you know who's made? Honestly, we're only 8 games in, right? Is it 8 games? Yeah, 8 games after tonight. Who has impressed you the most out of
Wait,
this
what?
Kings roster? Who's impressed you the most?
What's the fast kid?
Wagner?
Wagner.
Lazat,
Is that 47?
46.
47.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Defenseman, right?
No,
he's a forward.
No,
Forward.
He's a
Who
centerman.
was that? No. Did he make it to the roster?
They sent
Who,
down.
Bjornfoot?
Yeah, they sent him
Okay, so
down.
that-
and
33.
Grunstrom.
They did 40s.
They sent him down.
That one.
They sent a Grunstrom down too, which was
And
Well,
they
they
brought
need
up what's the Russian guy's name? Prohorkin.
Prokhorkin. Yeah, Prokhorkin was 74. He's pretty fast.
Look
Okay,
at
so-
some vintage quickie splits.
So big
you know
things
he's
here.
probably saying right now that shit hurts.
He's like, I haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah.
I can't get up.
Oh my god.
So, a couple things to note, Kings fans. Okay, Toby Bjornfoot was sent down to Ontario,
Toby
which
Maguire,
means
man.
something crazy.
He's
That
staying
they're
with the team.
selecting the first year of his contract, so he's staying here with the Kings. He's not going back to Europe.
I heard they'll let him. I heard they'll let him go for the World Juniors though.
Yeah.
And
but
I
that's
heard
it.
that it's still, even though he's in Ontario, isn't counting unless he hits those 9 games. So
That's the case, but-
essentially, he's being like paused right now, and then he goes to World Juniors, and then by the end of the year, they could possibly be under 9 games and still not burn a year.
Possibly. So, but for now, he's staying in North America. So the notion is he will use that first year.
Christian just responded.
A
to
very
me, guys.
surprising development. Also, the reason why Grunstrom and Bjornfoot were sent down to the AHL is because
won't play.
right now is they're just dressing up for these games. They're sitting in
They need to
tuxedos,
get
so
ice time.
they need to play. And Carl Grunstrom had a big impact in tonight's Ontario Reign win in San Jose with 2 goals, and I think he got 2 assists
Grunstrom got
too.
2? Man.
Yeah, 2 goals though for sure. And Toby Bjornfoot scored his first goal. Got his first professional goal.
Hold on real quick.
We're gonna play
What's going
Christian's weak reply.
Let's see what this guy's.
Woo! What a shot on net, Kempe. Adrian Kempe.
I'm just now seeing this message. Damn, my bad, dude. If I would have saw this earlier, I would have done it.
Dude,
Whack.
Look, tell him this is what you do. Go down to the King's
He has to
bench.
get on the ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump over
Jump
the
on the ice.
ice, bro.
Simple. Just go down one of the sections, and then we'll see you.
Come on, just like you did it for Vegas, you can do it for us. But yeah, the big moves in the organization so far for me, it's definitely Tyler Toffoli.
Dude,
He
tell
has
him to go
played
to the corner.
he has played
On,
light years
south
better than he
side,
did
right
last
there.
year.
Perfect
Toffoli's playing hard minutes.
On
He's
the
playing
left
tough
side.
minutes.
Perfect time to trade him.
And if it's not Toffoli, it's definitely Amadio. Mike Amadio
Amadio,
is
for
sick.
sure.
That means it's perfect time to trade to Foley during
No.
the trade deadline.
No,
on, throw
he
this
still
out
has a
there.
lot of value. Sadly, I'm not far away from trading him in my mind, but he's on such a good team friendly contract. DJ, what do you
He has
think?
to do what Bailey does. Go and walk down, get to the glass.
Deej, who's the biggest impact player for the Kings? in
Amadio,
the
biggest
first tenth of
impact.
the season.
And I'm still on the board of
Dustin Brown.
trading Toffoli,
Trading
Carter.
cards and quick. Yeah,
And Kobe
not
Bryant.
Toffoli yet though. Toffoli's had a great. I
Oh, he
think-
traded his value.
I
his
trade
value's
him
high.
while he's still while he's
Yeah,
still. I know
man.
he doesn't have much value
for
right now.
what?
but-
A draft pick?
To
Oh,
one.
pass. Like Toffoli here.
Shoot it.
No. But he's getting chances
Now you
now.
know
He
why
was
you wanna
doing
trade
nothing
Carter.
last year.
Nobody wants Carter.
Oh.
You know what? Trade-
Yeah, eat it.
trade-
Pancakes, dude.
Christian would be the most sad about that.
Toffoli?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because he
he's
can't
literally
see
Tyler
black no more.
Toffoli's son.
Yeah, he is.
Even though he's 7 years
I don't know if you
older.
guys know this, but the Foley's adopted Christian.
They did. They really did, actually.
They
They saw
adopted
it. They
him.
saw Christian's commercials. In the arms
For just
of
15
a
cents a
king's
week,
player,
you can support this poor
you
child.
can be my dad.
And they felt bad, and then they
So they
adopted
gave her
him.
the boiler room.
Yep, exactly. Like, well, you can't say Hermosa, but I can give you the boiler room.
But I got a hookup.
I worked it out with what's his name, Darren. With the
I
school
talked
manager,
with some
Darren
of the
Granger.
staff at Staples, and they gave me this key. It's to the boiler room. So
That's
if you wanna
actually
crash
Bailey's old
there-
college den, dude. Back when Bailey was in college.
Right.
Sheesh.
What side is he on? Is he on the top side of the
He's
ice?
in the back, bottom.
I don't know.
Are you sure?
Who, Bailey or
Yeah.
Christian?
He's next to the tunnel.
Who, Christian?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
to the back. He's to our left.
He's there, yeah, right there.
That bottom left,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
the top right? Okay.
Middle left. So, all right, Tommy, you're locked for playoffs for the NBA.
Ooh.
I need some picks, Chami.
Okay.
Some Chami
Some
picks.
locks?
Not in order, right?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. In order.
Order not necessary.
Okay.
But
so
it'd be
Denver,
ideal.
Denver, Utah, Golden State, Portland, Clippers, the Lakers.
It's a solid list.
It's
Houston.
pretty good. Is that in order though?
Houston.
Oh yeah, Houston, and I'm still going with freaking Memphis, dude.
Who do you think is going to be the Western Conference Finals? In
I
the
want that
finals?
on paper so I can send it to the Instagram page, coldest takes, and just give it to them and so they can roast you later.
Watch. We're like Stephen A. Smith snapping in your face.
Who you-
Losing to the Jets.
Who's your NBA Finals prediction then?
Who's my NBA Finals prediction?
Lakers.
The Suns and the Orlando Magic.
Oh!
Come on, Cliffy.
Oh,
Oh,
come on,
Cliff.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Touch me.
Come on, Cliff.
Where's Kachuk?
He's scared.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah.
Where's
You're not-
Kachuk?
You're not my Brody.
See, Ray?
Noah Hannafin, you're so tough, man.
See all the
Home run, game
Right.
over.
Who?
Altuve hit a home run to win the game.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Oh, here's the
Home run over.
put the sound on. Boost
He
up.
looks. He sound like Bobby Lee
Put
from Mad
that
TV.
sound
Oh,
on.
hot dog.
You got the stream still?
Yeah, I'm like 20 seconds.
It's right here.
Against
Off of Chapman,
too.
dude. Dang.
We'll be right back for technical
Everybody get in
difficulties.
here. 2 outs?
Bustos!
What'd you do?
He's trying to mess with us.
2 outs?
I'm gonna hit a home run.
Bottom of the
Someone said
ninth,
that.
walk
Yeah.
off? Turn it up, Bustos.
2-0 pitch. Jesus.
Look how nervous they are.
There's no reason to be nervous.
Right? You're not losing.
Full screen, fool.
No, it's gonna mess it up.
Full screen
Wow.
now.
Full screen now. Full screen.
No.
Oh,
Ouch!
There
Jeez.
you go.
Anyways, guys, top picks here. Not in any order, but yes, in order. Lakers, Clippers,
We're like a minute behind. 2 minutes
Rockets,
behind.
Nuggets, Warriors, Blazers, Jazz, Spurs.
Oh my gosh.
That's my shocker.
Look at
And
that.
the
Look
New
at her.
Orleans Pelicans.
Here we go.
Oh!
Anger. If you're an Astros fan, you're literally nuts.
Look at
Look.
Chapman.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
If you're an Astros fan, you're so high right now.
I gotta check on my Yankees fans.
Travis Scott on deck.
Listen, this is when you. If she's a girl, this is where you go after her because she's so vulnerable.
She's in
She
New York
might-
right now.
What? She's what?
She's in New York right now.
She might have. She might fly you out, dude.
Congratulations to Houston Astros for their third World Series appearance in franchise history.
Second and 3.
That's your Travis Scott for that.
Astros versus Nationals World Series. All
Trash.
set.
So let's hit it. Nuggets, Warriors.
National 6.
Nuggets, Warriors, Rockets,
I actually
Clippers,
think the
Lakers.
Nationals
Are
actually
we
have a
rooting
good
for the
team.
Nationals?
I think I am.
I'm cheering for
I
the
think
Nationals
so.
100%.
Yeah.
Just for Howie.
So,
I think they actually have the pitching.
And
to
because
do-
the Astros,
Yeah.
they
I
hurt
think-
me.
I think they had the pitch.
yeah, exactly.
They hurt me.
Why?
They hurt me.
I think actually Houston. I think Washington actually has the matchup against the Astros.
think they
I
match
mean,
up well.
their rotation is solid. Like that's nothing.
I
new.
I think the
Anibal
Nationals will win
Sanchez,
Game 6.
Ray,
And
who you
they're-
were making fun of for the early
Yeah,
in
he
the
was.
season.
Yeah, he was. You're like
Earlier
the
in
most
postseason,
garbage pitcher
has
ever.
pitched the best.
Yeah,
One of the
he's
best out
been
of the
killing
two,
it.
out of the 2 of the 3 pitchers.
Bucks will kick his ass.
I was like, Anibal Sanchez, who?
Oh, nice, Dal.
Anibal Sanchez.
Was that Kachuk?
Yeah.
What the hell? Hey!
Oh.
You cast?
Oh, hi. We're back.
No, we're done here.
Bruh.
It said Kristen Samsung Chromecasted the game on.
Oh, bro! Oh, we could have saw it.
And they were fighting like
Kachuk and Dowdy. Oh. Oh. Can we go back?
I don't know.
Oh my God! What's going on? I just see Dowdy with his helmet off. What a fucking bitch! Fuck you,
Look at-
Matthew.
all right. He's bleeding. He's bleeding. Here, replay.
Go. We got two.
Oh, you
Take
got
out
hip
two.
checked, you little pussy.
Okay.
Oh! Dowdy went low.
Fuck yeah, because he's
No,
trying to
but
hit him.
You're not.
Hey, we
supposed to go
got
low,
too
though.
excited.
And a cross
We
check.
lost our feed. We got
Dowdy's
Yo,
laughing.
Kopi.
No,
Kopi.
who the fuck was that? Who jumped on Kobe, bro?
No,
Cliffy,
no,
dude.
No, dude. So, no, that wasn't Kobe. That was 51.
Get off him, you asshole.
Look at the ref.
But he's coming.
Wow, he's throwing punches.
Yeah, he is.
What the fuck is that?
Oh!
What the fuck is that?
On the ice.
What is that? What the fuck is that, dude?
Oh, dang. Dude, he was punching while he was laying on the
Look
ice.
at Dowdy smiling.
No, look,
That's
51.
That needs to
Oh,
be
yeah, it
a
was
fucking
51.
10
It was
game.
51.
100% a 10
51,
game.
but look at Cliffy and look at the average.
Oh!
Giordano?
Yeah, Giordano jumped on Cliffy.
Dude,
Why?
are you guys down to next time they come in and just actually attack the players bus? I'm so down.
See, this is why.
What the hell am I watching?
Dude.
Yo, next time, I don't care what's going on. I'm at the game. I'm making warm-up signs. I'm making threats, homie.
Dude.
Hey, this is why fans sometimes take it a little too far. I know it's that, but you don't do anything that stupid, right?
That's why you're staying home, Booster.
I'm totally kidding, Josh. Come on.
But.
But I can go to Warmies. I can go Warmies
But
and
people,
talk trash.
this is why people start fight because
Bro, Matthew Kachuk is a piece of...
And Giordano.
What a... Oh, my God, bro.
Yo, this is crazy.
No, but Giordano knew, like, I'm not going to touch you, Cliffy.
Well, at least Gio...
look at Dowdy smiling.
How is there no penalty? How is there no penalty?
Wow.
How is there no penalty, bro?
He said so whack.
Oh, there
There
is a
is,
penalty.
there
Thank
is.
you, God.
2. There was
And a
2
fucking suspension.
There's 2 penalties on the play. 5-on-3 for the full 2 minutes.
If you never watched hockey, now's the time.
Can we save this clip and just for Ray's reaction, just to the fight?
Oh, they almost got a 5-on-3 shorty.
I know.
Dude, no, the funny part was our feed cut out right when that scuffle
Yo,
started.
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Offside.
We got too excited when we saw the fight, and we
Yeah,
Actually-
we're like, what's going on?
That's got to be the craziest moment in our podcast history,
Right?
for
Yeah.
sure.
Mixed with the Altuve home run just like
Yeah.
a minute before.
Where's Christian at? Tell me to run down to the ice. Tell me-
Yo, Christian should have jumped in and saved Dowdy.
Yo, what are you doing, Christian? I know me and DJ would have done it.
Would have been
yeah,
on him.
DJ would have jumped on for the top of the 300 section. And,
The flying elbow.
yeah.
From the top rope.
5-on-3, make him pay.
Oh.
Yo, we can't even get possession on a
5-on-3. I will. If Lindholm scores, he's on my fantasy, so I don't
Quick
care.
should have joined in too, just 'cause
Quick
it's
is
quick.
due for one, though.
For what?
A
fight.
fight, a goalie
Yeah,
fight.
he's way overdue for a fight.
Yeah, before Quick retires, we need at least one goalie fight.
It's
We need a relay.
Before he
that's
gets
on.
traded.
5-on-4.
Now it's 5-on-4, probably.
No, it's 5-on.
No. it's
5-on-5. The PK is done.
Dude, that wasn't 2 minutes.
That wasn't 2 minutes.
Hey.
Well, why are they out?
Right.
I don't think they ever got on a 5-on-3.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah, but-
not.
DDS
No, I think
says
they
he
didn't.
wants to attack the bus Conor McGregor style.
Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Throwing the
I
chairs.
don't think I've ever seen a 5-on-3.
Get some criminal
Look,
charges
he even got a
going.
haircut.
He's wearing his nicety.
Okay, Toddy Mack. All emotions are gone now. Toddy Mack, easily What a
there's
great
4
coach.
guys on the ice.
Yeah.
No, it's 6 for the Kings.
Oh my gosh! Look at these idiots.
Stephen A. Smith's going off right now on Chapman.
Why?
He's a Yankees fan.
Smith's a Yankees fan?
Stephen A. Smith.
So he's hating that he gave up that.
Yeah, he said, F,
That
told you I
meatball?
never believed in Chapman. What the hell are you getting cute for? Throwing back-to-back 84-mile ladder for what? They can't hit gas. Chapman got cute, period. Horrible pitching
Dude,
section.
Doughty's cut on the face and there's no penalty. There better be a call from league office, dude. You're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's. See, but the thing is, Doughty initiated that by going low on a hit check.
Did you see?
No, but
that's
You
legal.
can't, you can't go low on a hit
he
check.
Yes,
always
you
does that.
can.
No, I mean, you might be able to, but it's in hockey, an unwritten rule. You're not supposed to
That's
hit
not-
guys.
when
Yes,
have you
yes.
heard that rule? I've
It's
never heard
always
that
been a
rule.
rule, dude. 100% always been a
Low?
rule. Always, dude. You never go
You
low
don't
on
go
hits.
knees, but he didn't go down.
Dude, he went low on a hit. I'm saying always been a rule. I don't care how long you've been looking at hockey. You never line a guy up and you go
on
low.
the knees. That's the knees, but you
And-
can go down low. Like on here, right here's fine.
Dude, he went low, like to the knees.
Do you know
When
why
we
he
watched
went
the
low?
replay-
Do you know why he went low?
He was bracing because Matthew Tkachuk saw him. Like,
No,
dude,
Tkachuk-
I'm the biggest Doughty fan there is, but I'm gonna tell you that hit, like, that's the reason that started.
But do you know why he went low? Did you see it?
Yeah, because
Tkachuk
he
tried
was
to hit him with
guarding-
an elbow in the head.
I mean, he was already bracing, knowing he was gonna get hit. Doughty did go low, and usually that's when fights and those kind of things start. When people in those situations go low. I'm always team Doughty, and I think Tkachuk was definitely wrong. Another unwritten rule is you don't punch people when they're on the ice. That's another thing. When somebody
You don't jump people without anything.
exactly,
And you
I'm
don't
not
punch
saying he
them
was
on
the only
ice.
wrong one, but that initiation, like, I think the Doughty went low in the initial hit.
I mean, the only reason he went low is because Tkachuk tried to like check him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
fight
like-
the check, and
That
but
was
went
a
up
loss,
high.
money line.
Yeah, you got it. It's going to be an interesting situation. That's definitely nothing. The only thing I could see, like, obviously the league looking at is Tkachuk in that scuffle was punching Doughty in the head.
While you're down.
If
While
you
he was
guys
laying
want,
down, while the refs were holding
I'm gonna
him.
take the day that Matthew Tkachuk gets hurt long term is the day I have a holiday. You
That's
guys are
like-
all welcome to
That's
come
like-
hang out.
I don't know, man. Any fight, when a person's down, you just don't fight no more. You just don't.
That's not even just hockey. That's at regular life. You get me?
Yeah, like, definitely.
We can do a seminar right now. I just punch Bustos and see if he falls.
Like, I wonder what's going to happen. I wonder, league. I didn't even hear the actual
You know
calls.
what? I hope it's
what
like
the penalty was.
I hope it's like who was waiting at us? Was it the Dodgers? Or who was it when there was an MLB player waiting out the locker room for someone else?
Oh, Prince Fielder?
Prince Fielder.
When he went back to the
Who was he
Dodgers
looking
locker room. I forget who it was.
Left. Oh, it's back on.
All my Yankees homies are definitely crying in the car tonight.
Dude, I just
Hey, shout out to our producer for getting the feedback for the Kings game. Thank you so much.
look.
What a sad sack of crap, dude.
You pointed at him,
Who did he point at? The Kings bench?
I don't know.
right? Because Doughty was still on
He
the
did.
ice.
What a
Did
scumbag.
he get tossed for the game?
He got a game misconduct.
Okay.
Did he?
He sure did.
Yeah, but it's still 4-on-4. So if you got a game misconduct, you still be on a
No,
fire.
but they
just got a
just probably
penalty. There are too many
someone's
men
probably
right now.
serving it because he got a game misconduct. You get me? But yeah, DJ, I'd love to see it. I'll try to clip it up later. But the only reason he went low is because Tkachuk
I'm looking
tried to
at it
go
right
high.
now.
You are okay.
Yeah, like
Watch the slow mo.
Now we just saw this whole court start. You can see Tkachuk doesn't have a lot of speed, and look at the time.
oh.
He does that a lot though. Doughty does.
Oh.
Quickie, vintage quickie.
Remember when he got
Vintage
At the toe.
nice recovery huts? Do you remember when he went when he did the beautiful hippie on Taylor Hall?
Plus,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that
From
was
like 10 years ago?
Clifford got 2 for.
Cliff. You got
No, I'll find it.
LA Kings Insider on Twitter. You have Twitter right now.
This is fun.
We should do more of these.
especially in a
Kings
game
live
like this.
ones?
This
Yeah.
rivalry games.
Yeah.
Meme rivalry games. Oh man, I can't do it. It really shows how much I love this damn team when I watch these games, bro. I just get so like, hey. I get stupid, bro.
Yeah, Yeah, they were talking about Gio's long jump on Clifford. We were talking about
Yeah, that too. Like, you don't go jump over the scrum and tackle someone.
There's a reason.
That
why
whole thing was messy. Like, that was a whole bad situation. That was like tempers flaring up for
the
these
whole
guys.
thing I just
Yeah.
saw was all Calgary.
Look at
Like
this guy.
everything in this, everything in this rivalry has been all Calgary.
But I want to know, what are you thinking going after Cliffy though?
I know.
I mean, at least Giordano can fight. Like, he's a big guy. But I still would have wanted to see that. Cliffy Giordano. I mean,
You know, I bet you when it goes 0-0-0, there's gonna be a fight. Watch.
how many times do we play the Flames still?
Another 2 or 3 times, minimum 2.
Right? Because this is the second
game.
Second game.
And wait, who's won both games? That's so weird. It's like when you play like an ass, you don't get to win. That's so weird.
Well, it shows that the Kings can raise their game when that actually means something. Like,
Well, I just like the fact that the Kings are finally responding
Uh-oh.
to Matthew
There you go.
Tkachuk being a
I don't know
punk.
what hockey is. Oh, his skate.
Yeah.
Give us a power play just for fixing your.
Matthew Tkachuk better see a suspension for that crap.
The same thing NFL, right? Ain't gonna see nothing, dude.
That's
alright,
not
Time
true.
out. Time out. Did you guys see Clay Matthews' tweet and
Yeah.
how he got fined?
12,000.
yeah.
Or okay, but
No, tell me, educate me.
all right. Well, he said Ray Stradamus is a bad. and then
Is a
the
thought-
NFL
is a thick thought.
is a thought here. No, dude. He criticized the officiating for the Monday night game against Detroit, which is downright.
Was
It's fine, man.
atrocious.
Oh.
Breakaway for
Oh,
Goudreau?
That's not good.
Oh!
Hey! Quickie! Yo!
Where have
Johnny
you been,
Hockey.
Quickie?
He hasn't been quiet lately the last couple of years.
Who?
Gridor?
Yeah, he only scored 100 plus points last
Yeah,
year.
dude,
He's
he
terrible.
killed it last
He's
year.
terrible.
Johnny Depp.
No, I feel like he's been quiet though compared to past years.
What was that?
My inhaler.
Oh.
What? You have an inhaler?
He scored 100
Did you
points.
guys, Did you see Greg Hardy got his win taken away because he used his inhaler?
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
What are you guys talking about?
MMA.
Fighting.
Oh.
Fighting.
That's a performance-enhancing drug?
I know because I guess he used it during the fight. Like, bro,
Like,
he got
while
his-
fighting?
No. I guess during the rounds. And,
Like,
he got his
Bro,
victory
that's
taken away.
ridiculous.
I know, dude. This world's all.
People that don't have asthma do not know the struggle of having asthma or lung problems. It's like crazy. It's a real thing, I promise.
All right, guys. 5 minutes left in this game. Are we going to see any more action?
Yes.
I'm telling you, there's gonna be a fight when it hits all zero.
Look at down in front of the net. Oh, that's not him. That's all.
Can we just talk about how Matthew Tkachuk better get a suspension?
Right.
How long?
I don't get uncontrollably mad with hockey unless Matthew Tkachuk is involved.
Or the Golden Knights.
No, I get controllably mad still. Matthew Tkachuk is the only player in any sport I've ever watched in the history of sports
And
that
he's
I will-
fairly new.
I will revel
that's something.
in
Right.
him getting destroyed and injured.
Right. Who would you kick into?
Who would
a
you?
hole to just a hole that leads nowhere to hell,
a bottomless hole.
bottomless hole. Kachuk or Carlos Verga.
Oh, Tkachuk completely.
Okay.
There's-
Okay. Wait. No, I'm not done. Kachuk or
Did I say one?
Madison
That's what I was gonna say.
Bumgarner.
that one's definitely.
Hey, you know what I would do? Double kick.
Yeah.
I'll take him down with me to the pit of misery.
You got to do you're on a life raft. You can only save one guy. In the water is Matthew Tkachuk and Madison Bumgarner. Who are you saving?
And you have
My
to
rope later.
You have to
Save, you
save
have to save
one.
someone or you die.
Yeah.
I already know who I would save.
I'm saving Bumgarner.
Yeah, I'm saving Bumgarner. You know why?
Mary F. Kill.
Or we can beat
Okay.
Dodgers. We can beat
Beat
him
the
all.
curse.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Ray.
Huh?
Another one.
Okay. This is fun. This is fun.
Kachuk,
Okay.
Bum,
Or
Verga. Marry, kill, and F. Come on, dude.
you need
Okay.
it.
Kill Tkachuk. Absolutely.
All right.
God. F.
Mary
Bumgarner
Vela.
and
Country
Mary
Vela.
Mary Vela. God, this is terrible. God, all of that's just so painful to say. God.
Bustos is done, guys. Bustos has had it.
You know who's also done? Me. Later, cuz. I have to go, though. This is my first time ever dipping early. Kind of weird.
Mid-broadcast at that.
I know. I do gotta dip, though. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Next week will be a little bit longer episode, most likely, with me here. Yeah, for sure.
We'll continue to feed without you.
We get to take a feed. I do have to go ahead and return the Tommy Modelo car back to the Mexican police.
No, it's
So.
okay. We'll continue without you.
Bustos is so rude.
Bye.
Well, you said
Alright.
you had to leave.
Bye.
Bustos is looking for an excuse.
I know. Just asking.
Bustos, relax.
I know.
Later, guys.
Okay.
God bless.
See you, Ray.
Go Kings, go.
Ray
Have a good one.
has to
Yeah,
go.
You don't need to go cry in the car, right? About how much he hates Kachuk.
Either that,
hey,
I'm,
no,
I'm gonna
hey,
listen to Deepak Chopra
hey,
how to calm
You're
down.
not going. Hey, you're saying this now. You're not going to Staples right now just to.
He's
start
gonna go find Matthew. Kachuk.
That's weird because
Where's the team bus?
Who would ever suggest that? It's definitely I'm not gonna go behind Staples Center on the west side for the team bus area. That's so weird. Who would ever do that?
There's literally police waiting. There's been a credible threat made against Matthew Kachuk by a
Waiting for
certain
him.
Raymond Matoyer.
This guy with the fro.
Don't let the fro fool you. He means serious business.
Oh my God. Like they're talking about, hey, Ray's coming.
Yeah.
Ray's coming. Word on the street is Ray's
Hey.
gonna be here.
Christian knows you're coming.
Yeah, Christian's gonna be the.
I better
the watch
let
out.
Christian know.
Christian's gonna be the watch
Get
out
all
of
the
situation.
authorities. Oh, he's back!
Come here, Matthew.
Lift up Bustos for good luck. No, let's get a king here. Oh, he's got him.
He's tickling me.
I'm ticklish.
Later.
Go Kings, go.
Letters.
Bro, look at this power play though. See who's on the point?
Ew.
Jesus Christ.
The question is: are we shutting them out?
Why would you say?
Who says
We're
that?
watching up in
I
the
literally
middle
was
of a
almost out
game.
the
Lift
door.
him up. We're gonna get him.
This is the only thing he has holding down. I don't want to mess with this. Watch his glasses.
Wedgie!
This is Wedgie.
Take his Tiger Woods hat. He's showing you without him.
He's stronger with that.
He can't see without his glasses.
Hey, I gotta be realistic here.
Okay, what?
There's 3 minutes left in this game, and you have to say that.
Of course it is.
If he ruined it,
If Calgary scores, this is happening to you again. I just want you to know. If Calgary scores in this
just
game,
for that, I'm staying.
you got there's 3 minutes. Like,
I gotta watch his power play.
If they shut Calgary out, you have to win that.
no, if Calgary scores, you got to wear the mask.
Sorry, guys. A premature exit. Sorry.
It just got
The-
juicy at the very
yeah.
end.
God.
I'd rather watch
This
a.
is what you see, dude?
I can't see. I can't see 4. I can see 4.
Bustos
Can you read
alone.
the score?
No, I can't read the score.
Look at this.
I don't want
No,
This
I can
is-
see close. Like I can see this. I can't see 4.
Dude,
I actually got glasses too.
this is bad.
Here comes the
You
goal. I'm gonna start running.
Look, I'm gonna go warm up my car, guys.
I'm have to Dante Fowler him to the wall.
He's just gonna run through the wall.
He's like, I gotta go get my car all heated up.
He's like, he scores a goal.
If the feed lets us know
I'm
first.
trying to put his headphones on too.
Someone in the chat's gonna be like, Bustos, run. There's a delay in the
Run.
game.
Yeah, can someone give me a heads up?
Bustos is halfway out the door. 2 minutes, Bustos.
My boy, my favorite Yankees fan posted.
How do you think that guy's holding up today?
Hey,
He just posted. I tried. I love you guys.
This is the first time the Yankees has a
Look it! Oh!
Apparently.
Imagine they give him a penalty shot. A power play, Bustos, with 2 minutes left.
Hey.
The game's gonna end with them on a power play.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how I felt when the Rams played in Tampa Bay. All the fans around me freaking.
You said a bunch of old people around you?
Dude, big time.
Hey, this is the first time the Yankees hasn't won a World Series just in a decade, like the last 3 decades.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, that's a good thing.
You know what that means, Bustos?
Let's
That
go
we're not
Warm
gonna
and
win-
blame it
we're
on
not
that.
going to win a World Series in the next 20 decades.
Yeah, we're cursed. I
We
don't
had
know.
the 90s,
So what
the
curse?
10.
What curse are we gonna call it? The Kershaw curse? The
Kershaw.
No, the Bustos curse. The
Kershaw.
Friedman curse.
Kershaw.
No,
Kershaw.
the Friedman curse.
well,
Hey, that's a good penalty by Dowdy though.
Look,
Wrap him up,
look,
and
look.
that shouldn't even. Oh, the last
Look,
part
wait,
maybe.
ready?
Yeah.
Watch. Oh.
You should have just shoved
Penalty
it.
shot! Bustos!
I'm done.
So Calgary scored right now. And Bustos.
You know that.
Get his feet.
He's a flailer.
This fish has life. This guy, right here, just ruined Jonathan Quick's first shutout in a
Why?
forever.
Why?
And you hear him, he's laughing because he loves it. He loves it.
Like, take a.
I'm done.
I'm done. Busso,
You're done getting beat up with stuff?
See? We would never beat him up. Let's
look
tell
at-
people out. We would have never beat him up. He's just
Wow,
tired because he needs to.
Yeah.
That's actually what big.
Boosters, that was like literally a minute after you said that. It was 2 minutes and that goal was scored.
Did you imagine? Like,
Take that video.
he left his hat like that. He's so gangster, he got beat up. He left his hat like that.
Right?
Hey, if you're trying to get me, I'm gonna at least show a couple elbows and feet.
Wait, what?
Boosters was flailing. He was like a fish out of water.
That was pretty good. His fish out of water tactics were A1.
Everyone was just like,
I'm used to this shit.
Grab
man.
him.
Honestly, his fighting stance was pretty badass. I'm not
he
gonna
was
lie.
all right.
That's
Boosters
pretty
ready to
tough.
go.
The giggle punch.
We're gonna tickle you, Boosters.
Oh, what you see? I'm gonna get the best way is get down to the ground.
He has a tactic. Boosters looking like Dowdy right now.
He goes into the fetal position.
No tickles.
Yo, you go into the fetal position and then throw your elbows and your knees and your legs.
You guys.
Everyone, we
That
would
was so
never
great.
ever hurt Bustos.
We love
Never,
Boosters.
yeah.
Even though he
Yeah.
ruins Quick's
Shutouts.
first shutout of the season.
You know what
Win
could
is
have
a
been.
win, though. Who cares?
I mean,
I don't know, man.
get
This
Quickie
Calgary.
right back on track with this.
Oh, Backlund's laying
shutout.
checks. Can we please check Backlund? Can we please check Backlund? Show him how little love there.
Wait, what?
All right, guys, a minute left.
Backlund's
It's-
throwing checks at the end of the game because he scored a penalty shot goal.
It's been an awesome podcast, boys.
Yep.
We're putting it to
I
bed.
think that was one of
We
our
got a
most.
minute.
As we
It's a winding down
I
right
think that was
now.
one of our most entertaining podcasts near the end.
Yeah, we had Altuve's home run.
hot of breath.
We had the. It's like everything.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Dude,
I think
he
I'm pretty
has
athletic.
Such little lungs, dude.
Those
Well,
those tiny little
told
lungs
you, you
are
grabbed me. I was like,
Hey, no, you guys are all
You need my
fighting, and
inhaler?
all I did was just pick him up and just brought him over
I
here.
made the mistake of going for the flailing limbs.
Do you need my inhaler, Josh? Okay. Let me know.
At least we got to see a Kings win, guys.
And it's
Even though it
against
wasn't in person.
a team full of scumbags and
Dude,
mouth.
I'm still calling a
mouth
fight
breathers.
at the end of the game. There has to be a fight.
DJ, get the.
Oh man, I forgot Boosters.
Oh, we should have beat up Bustos. That was a great record. Video
Record.
clip.
Boosters is the win video.
Dude, no. Little Rascals when they were throwing out the fire.
Boosters if they score again.
Yep.
There,
fight.
won. 4-1.
Here we go. Here we
Look,
go.
look,
Wagner
fight,
and
fight,
Gunnarsson.
told you.
Oh, there. Oh, the refs.
Look at him. Look
Oh,
at him. Look
there
at
you
him.
go.
Oh, is that Cliffy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
Puck's deep,
Come
boys.
on, Quickie.
Hey, what did I tell you? What did I say?
That's my boy right
What
there.
did I say?
Hope your bus gets a tire out and you gotta sleep on the bus overnight, you bums.
Yeah, bum.
Miss your flight out to Calgary, eh, you
I got
fucking
my
bums.
now. Let's go.
Oh God.
You guys, I didn't have a win video. These guys are on site. Guys, it was an awesome podcast. Thank you, everybody, for watching episode number 22. Be back next week, episode 23, as usual.
Bye.
And
Hey, guys, have a good
thanks,
night.
thanks for coming through.
With the
Boosters, you
Rams
ruined
win.
everything. Subscribe. We'll have a lot of fun stuff. Maybe some Galaxy talk, maybe some Rams talk, all that fun stuff. Thank you, everybody.
Later, guys. Have a good night.
Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning bed.